Welcome to the game.
Barack Obama.
Jessica Rabbit.
Sandra Oh.
No more left-handed.
And no more fictional.
No more actors.
Taylor Swift. No more first names which can be a surname.
Steve Grizovich. No more people who wear gloves.
Penelope Pitstop. Are you going to challenge me?
I mean, I'm challenging.
Challenge.
No! No!
I'd say every picture you can find of her, she's got gloves. I think he's very lucky if he survives this.
I'm out.
Albert Einstein.
Tarzan.
Enya.
Say it again.
Oh, no, I can't have him because he's completely made out of gold.
That's what I'm talking about.
Well, look, I'm going to shout treat out the window for a bit.
No.
I mean, I haven't got a dog, but I suppose I can do that as well.
Treat.
Treat!
Treat.
Treat!
It works.
Well, I've got red wine, as is my sort of
So have I.
It
Tonight.
looks a bit like. Would you believe it? Horn on wine. You don't see this every day.
No more words
Problems.
that you can find in the surname or Christian name that are yellow.
Name another.
Greg LeMond.
Egg.
Lemon, you bastard. Egg. You're not the biggest eater of eggs I've ever met in my life, but there we are.
No, am I. To be
I
fair.
don't like them. And so I've never eaten an egg. But
You've eaten-
if I did, it would be yellow. What?
You've eaten one.
In a cake or in a...
No, I don't like eggs, so I won't order an egg cake. I'll order a chocolate cake or a birthday cake.
Yeah, but
The egg would be mixed in. If you'd have-
Yeah.
there'll be an egg in the cake.
They'll mix in some secret eggs. They'll get me that way.
They're not secret, they're just...
Rach would have given you an egg.
Why would you bring Rach into it? She knows. I don't like eggs, so I wouldn't eat them.
But she'll have baked with eggs.
Why would she bake with eggs? That's not a phrase.
Oh, right, baked with eggs isn't a phrase suddenly. This is a great conversation.
You'd have had a poached egg.
Yeah, I've had a poached egg.
Yeah, there you go, you got it.
Well, that's egg.
Has that got egg in it?
Yeah, that's
that's
egg.
all egg.
Challenge.
What?
Is it? Simple as that.
Now
In one?
then.
In one?
In one, all in it goes in one. Yep. Shove it in
Shove it
in the letterbox. In the
Shove it in.
letterbox. In
What
the
is it?
letterbox.
That was a bit like a COVID test by the end.
Brrr. Oh.
Well, it must be so chilly.
Yeah, well, there's just all this snow all over me. Yeah. It's gross, this stuff.
Have you tried eating it?
I think the main thing is it's shaving foam, unfortunately.
I thought it might have been fake snow, but it's just shaving foam.
Yeah, it's shaving foam. I have an electric razor. I don't even shave with foam. I had to buy some specially for this.
So will it gradually sort of turn to liquid over the game?
I suppose we'll see over the next 2 hours how things go.
No.
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 The pizzas we had were that big? No, that big? When you do it, is your head in the middle of the two hands every time?
Well, your head can't be in the middle of the two hands.
Dan? I'm not going to move my hand now, I'm just going to move my thumb.
I think I might sometimes say something is this big.
No, absolutely not. Well, I'll tell you what, you sometimes say that. I think you'll say it to Mark. Ask him how big the pizza is, and then ask him why his head is directly in the middle of his hands.
I think you're picking the wrong person to put his head directly in the middle of his hands.
You think he'll do that anyway?
Out of anyone, he's the most likely to do that. He could do that.
He couldn't. What do you think about this guy?
Do you want me to ask the question to me?
Yep, are you ready for the question?
Yeah, I think so.
Mark, with your hands, show me how big the pizza was that you ate with Timmy.
It was, I mean, it's this sort of thing, yeah.
Wow.
remember, we had one each. We had one each of them.
Yeah.
Is it worth nibbling from the plant?
Okay, all right.
I didn't mean actually eat the plant. Some of them are poisonous. But they're not that poisonous.
Well, poisonous are they?
Well, it takes a minute or two.
By the way, you don't pronounce the W in two.
You shouldn't.
No, you don't have to. Is the rule.
All right. So do you pronounce it?
Well, what do you do with 12?
12.
All
Why
right.
are you pronouncing a W in one and not in two? Fucking crazy language. You like that one? You're like, respect. This guy's on it. Yeah.
I'm so not tedious. I'm not going to shut my mouth for the rest of the show.
Oh, that's good news.
Yeah, that's totally brilliant. Another sip of Lil.
This is quite fun, isn't it?
Have a gulp and don't drink it without shutting your mouth. A lot of fun.
Yeah, yes. Yeah, it's interesting, this. This is what mouth does as it's coming. Doing that. Watch this.
Okay, well, you've got to avoid that. Can you shut your mouth? Mouth open. Come on, drink up. Well, that's a good one.
Oh, dear. Oh, God.
He's gone. That's it. That.
Oh, God. Here we go. There we go.
I don't think so, really.
The lure.
Well, it's the lure. Oh, but your mouth wants to shut, doesn't it? Look at you. Look at you two leaning in like absolute banjo.
Read the small print. Your mouth can't shut.
He's put a lot in. It's still going in. What?
He just drinks it.
No, it doesn't work because your mouth wants to shut because your mouth wants to drink it. Oh, dear me.
Sorry, I forgot the game was you can shut your mouth, but you have to nod loads.
Sorry, I forgot the game was you're nearly 50.
Peter Shilton.
Switcheroo.
Name all people who've got all the letters in the right order of one of the main swear words throughout their name.
I'm looking forward to the name another, I have to say.
Count Dracula.
What?
Count Dracula.
Yeah, fair.
Brilliant.
Can we clarify the main ones? Is it?
We know the
You
main
know
one.
the main ones, dog. Don't play dumb with me.
But I'm hoping someone's going to get bollocks in there somewhere.
Arsehole, bollocks, clit, fuck.
Clit as a swear word.
It's not a swear word.
Hang on. What? How the fuck did I lose my job?
I wouldn't say it to my mum, probably, but
I'll tell you what then. If that's not a swear word, Clint Eastwood's back in.
Do we have any challenges, Watto?
No, I can't challenge it, mate. There's nothing wrong with that, I don't think.
What time is your bath?
9:45.
9:45?
Yeah.
In the morning?
PM.
What's the point of being clean now?
Always clean. Try and be always clean.
Better than being dirty now, isn't it?
But was that your first wash of the day? Is your logic get dirtier and dirtier and dirtier all day and then wash it all off? Or is it stay dirty and then be clean for bed?
When is key dirty? When is key clean? When is key hurty? Do you know what I mean? When is key dirty? When is key clean? When is key dirty? So no, I'm so keen.
This guy, you see. I may as well just say it.
What?
Okay, fine.
Come on! Bum, 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 bum.
I'll do it till you say a category.
All right now.
Tim?
Boom, 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 boom. Da, da, boo, da, do, da, 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 boom, ba, boom, ba, bow, la, la.
Bum, 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 bum. Dum, 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 dum.
I think that's my favourite moment of No More Jockeys ever. Not the bookshelf. Don't look at the bookshelf. Never look at the bookshelf. Bum bum bum.
Not the bookshelf. Don't look at the bookshelf. Never look at the bookshelf. Bum bum.
Ba-dum, bum, bum.
Oh yeah. Bum. Ah.
Not the bookshelf. Don't look at the bookshelf. Never look at the bookshelf. Ba-dum-bum-bum.
Emigration.
Is my favourite thing.
Emigration is my favourite king.
Is that me? Is that-
I'll say this till the day I die. No, you don't need to do that because Johnny Clocks is the man who rocks.
Oh,
Oh,
So yeah, pull it right down. Pull it right down till the rim breaks off. Pull it right down till the
the
rim
rim
breaks
breaks off. To-
Pull it right down till the rim
the rim
breaks off.
breaks off. Pull it right down to the rim breaks off.
I think my head's going to fall off first.
Sorry,
Well, pull
Johnny
it right-
Clocks is the man who rocks. Now pull it right down to the rim breaks off. That's it.
Flamingo.
Oh yeah, you can't have Alan Flamingo. Oh yeah.
Naughty, but nice.
One plate of fajitas, but another bowl of rice. I'm being naughty but nice. I
Oh,
make
yeah.
my cuisines. Sometimes I'm a king and sometimes a queen. Come on.
Naughty but nice. Naughty but nice.
Nice.
Naughty.
I'm eating hot food, but I'm crumbling over some ice.
How many times does Pelosi married?
How many times? Please tell me, old friend.
How many times is Pelosi married?
How many times?
And then this game can end.
Oh
I've
yeah.
got wrinkles on my forehead, I've got wrinkles on my temple. Wrinkles on my forehead, I've got wrinkles on my temple. Thanks, Mark.
And Tim.
Well, you didn't enjoy it.
Boop boop. Unicorn mug. Boop boop. Unicorn mug. I get it.
Oh, got a unicorn mug today.
Oh boop.
Oh, unicorn mug.
Mug. Unicorn mug.
Pop, pop.
Unicorn mug. Oh no, can't do that.
Right, let's go to that first pose, though, because I've got a little song. So
Yeah.
interlock your hands again and then bend it up. Now the other way. My hands look like mountains.
My
Hands look like mountains.
Jack Sprat.
What's on your underpants? What's
On your underpants.
White.
Ah.
Have you had a drink?
Does a spider have a heart?
Does a spider have a soul? Does a spider have a purpose? Does a spider have a goal? Hi. I've made millions out of that since game 2. Can you sniff your phone through an envelope? Can you sniff your phone through an envelope? You'd have to be a very sensitive bloke to sniff your phone through an envelope.
Oh, can you
Pen's
sniff your
gone.
phone through an envelope? Yeah, can you sniff your phone through an envelope?
Well, you have to be a
Be a
very...
sensitive bloke.
Oh, sniff your phone through your envelope. Ah, yeah, sorry, yeah.
Who do you get at Christmas?
Who do you get at Christmas time?
Oh, I went mad there. Okay.
Who do you get at Christmas?
I said, who do you get at Christmas time?
I want to know who do you get at Christmas, sir?
Who do you get at Christmas time?
Well, who do you get around Christmas time?
You get a wise man, you get a Mary, you get a Jesus Christ and a Santa Claus.
Well,
You get a fairy. You get a little old angel and Noah and Moses.
Fairy.
Yeah, that Christmas.
My chin, my nose, my cheek. Tim's turn.
My eye, my brow, my cheek. Mark's turn.
My hair, my chest, my dick. Alex's turn.
No, that's it now.
Oh, yeah, no, yeah, right, we're done. Good.
All together now. Go on. 1, 2, 3.
My chin, my nose, my cheek. Tim's turn.
My eye, my brow, and my cheek. Mark's turn.
Wow. My nose, my knee, my calf.
Changed it. And my dad got mistaken for Bob Rolf Harris.
Well, my dad got mistaken for
Bob
Rolf Harris.
At the airport, they were shouting, Rolf! Oh.
I'm going to go for... Ah!
At the airport,
I think it may be a case of
they were shouting.
at the airport. They were shouting. Ah!
Beep, 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 beep. I've killed lots of you.
The current set is 3 to key, nothing to us. So, important game.
Key to play.
Oh, yeah.
Joe Nama Trading.
First timer. Debut.
Oh, someone's just stolen your bear.
My bear's wandered to the kitchen. My bear fucking hates this game. No more people whose surname could maybe be the answer to the question, what are you doing?
Right. Now, can I ask quite a lot of Does that just mean no surnames with an ing on the end?
Yeah.
Okay.
But she's the best one, isn't she?
Well,
Yeah,
name another.
You know, someone cooking.
Yeah, but who?
Yeah, well, John Cooking.
Oh, well, I'm thinking of verbs. I'm not thinking of people. Have you got one?
No.
I think that's the curry.
Dominic Cummings?
Yeah, but it's got the S. And no one. What's he doing? He's coming. You're joking.
Well, armour trading. I mean, are you saying that is the armour mean I'm trading?
Yeah, both. It either means armour trading,
Yeah,
or it means
trading armour.
like swapping arms with someone.
No, I think you might be out, mate.
Oh, winning? Matt Winnings?
Matt Winnings, no.
Because of the S.
Yeah.
What's that guy called? The pianist? Shopping?
Chopin.
Oh, I've got an easy one that we all know. Is that the one you're thinking of?
Probably.
Shall I do an
What's
impression of him with my face?
Yeah. Well, I don't know, because my one, the one I think of is, well, I'll do an impression of her with my face, but it's this sort of thing.
Well, mine's a bit like that, but mine's more like this.
Oh, okay, but mine is more like,
Yeah. Well, mine's a bit sort of like, oh, I like your cake.
Oh, Noel Fielding!
That's my
Oh,
one, yeah.
right. Yeah, and mine, well, I won't say mine just in case.
What, in case I accidentally say it in my second guess?
Yeah, because it wouldn't amaze me.
Yeah.
I know what you can be like.
I'm
Yeah, I
glad
know.
you-
I could be 3-0 up. I could be a bit like that. No
Yeah.
battery.
Oh, that's good news.
This could be a problem. I might
Have you
have to do this.
Have you got any double A's or anything?
Okay, that might help a bit. I mean, I'm looking at the wrong bit now.
Why don't you tease him for having London battery problems?
Well, I don't know whether I'm luring or not. Maybe I am.
Oh, maybe I am. I don't know, but maybe I am.
That's one of the best impressions of Key I've seen.
I just don't know if I'm luring or not.
Maybe
Maybe I am.
Still, we'll let Key look at his
I
little
don't think
dictionary.
definition of job's going to help you because there's millions of definitions, and one of them definitely purpose.
or vocation and that sort of thing.
I'd say, what's the job of a fork? You don't get paid to put the food in your mouth. I think lots of things have jobs you don't get paid for. You do odd jobs around the house. You don't get paid for them, but you put your gloves on.
Wait, you're taking your cloak off and your hat. I know. I'm going to become a fork now. Still puts bread on the table, doesn't it, Mrs. Claus?
It's so stupid. Even for us, this is so stupid.
The Loch Ness Monster.
You're a friend of mine.
The Nessie?
No, not the Nessie from the cartoons. The actual Loch Ness Monster.
What do you mean, actual Loch Ness Monster? Fuck me.
You know, like the actual Bigfoot.
The one in the sighting. You know, that guy.
Horn's been very, very interesting tonight at times.
Horn's been very thick tonight. What? That's an upside down welly, you moron.
My middle finger, every time I bend it, it makes a little crack, but then doesn't for 10 minutes. Do you want me to do it?
I don't know, but all right, yeah.
But then it won't. For 10 minutes' time, I'll do it again, and it will. I think I might look the most like Hugh Hefner at the moment.
Yeah, for sure you do. I look at least like him.
But these wouldn't be cushions if I was Hugh. These would be women.
Yeah.
And those wouldn't be baubles on the tree next to Tim. They'd be women.
And it wouldn't be a tree, it'd be another woman.
Yeah. And by the way, those wouldn't be books on those shelves behind you, Watto.
They'd be women.
Yeah, they wouldn't be shelves either. There'd be more women. Your time is up. It's time for your first click.
Ah.
Did we lose the game?
This is Buckinghamshire Broadband. I'm changing my name to it.
I've not seen him like this for a long while.
He's just texted us saying not sure what to do.
Well, stop being a gel, maybe? Ah, now here comes Horn on his iPhone.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, none of this is recording. Oh, it does say recording at the top.
Yeah, that's because sometimes I'm more than just a pretty face.
Are you recording this?
As in, am I not a horse? Yeah, I pressed record when you left.
Whoa. Should we just carry on with me on my telephone?
well,
I think you've got a phone usually these days. You know, last 4 or 5 years we've stopped saying telephone, really. You've got Buckinghamshire Broadband.
you really have. That's the absolute least of it. You mean
Well, what I might do is I might prop my old my phone up.
properties upsies?
There we go. That's back to normal, isn't it?
Well,
Yeah.
worse.
Yeah, you definitely haven't frozen. This is fucking amateur hour, Horn.
I don't think I've frozen.
No, of course not. You're moving around loads.
Well, I'm just sitting still, aren't I?
You're moving really smoothly rather than waiting for a bit and then moving all at once.
Should I put my Wi-Fi on my phone?
Tell you what, the more little changes you're making, the better it gets. I think this show might get nominated for some awards actually because it's so good.
Have you ever recorded a Zoom before?
No?
So at the end, don't shut your lid.
That's a good point actually. I'll take advice from you. You seem to be on top of things.
I can hear all this, even though I'm on my phone.
Oh, it's good that you can hear it. You might better join the game.
Did you misunderstood the?
I think I misunderstood it. I thought it had to be the whole thing. But there's a verb in there, all right. Jam.
Oh, that was the cookie cutter.
The cookie cutter. No, then actually, that's absolutely fine. I'm holding my hands up and I think I'm saying fair play, actually.
All right.
Well, I'm holding my hands up and I think I'm saying I'm taking this down for both of us.
Well,
But you don't want me to this time.
no, I don't know what I want now. I mean, I'm out.
Well, you could at least say I don't think he's a. I'll just give you a hint of it. What are you thinking?
What's going in?
Mustard?
It's clear liquid.
Oh, hang on. There's something actually going in. I can't see.
Yeah. Do you want me to do it on my head?
Yeah.
Can you see it now?
No. Well,
Ah! Ah! Ah!
it's not vinegar. Is it vinegar?
Ah! What?
No.
It was vinegar. It was vinegar. It's distilled vinegar.
Ah! Ah! Ah!
my towel. Put that down.
All right. All right.
Okay. Okay, come on. Okay.
Play Rennie Zellweger.
I can't find the song when it is all wiggle on Spotify.
I don't mind it so far.
I'll just check in case you don't understand you. Play Renee Zellweger.
Playing songs by Renee Zellweger from
Oh,
5, 6, 7, 8.
Don't look at your bookshelves. Don't look at your
book, sure.
She's not sung anything yet. Does that matter?
This is a long way.
Okay, so we've got some things to talk about.
We have, yeah.
My snack.
popcorn.
Marshmallows.
2 eggs, milk, butter, boursin, salt and pepper. In the microwave for 1.5 minutes.
I thought you said you couldn't cook.
I thought you said you shouldn't cook.
It's nice.
You're an idiot. You're a cove idiot.
At least I'm not boring.
I love Christmas with us guys.
A little Christmas.
The wicked. What's it called, Horn? You were about to say the name of your fucking feces there.
Christmas eggs.
It's terrible stuff. I'm going to go for the Wicked Witch of the West. No more fictionalis.
That was horrible.
Yeah, that's a crap snack from a tedious oath.
Tim, have you got an Alexa?
What's an Alexa? Now we're talking.
Whoa, we've not been in this lair before.
Now we're talking.
We're in a lair.
Yeah, don't show the police sign, otherwise you get in trouble.
Yes.
Not my one.
It's ridiculous. Yes.
Play Rennie Zellweger.
Is that the really long one?
Yes. Again.
We're going to have to dig in a bit here. He's certainly poking some eyes into this pineapple, like as nobody's just. he's happy with his work, I have to say. This must be what Rodin's face is like when he's doing his sculptures. A nice sound on it.
Problems for Horn that he created himself. There
Wow, problems for Horn and his beard on a shelf of sorts.
And it's a problems for Horn, he's my favourite little elf. It's problems, it's problems, it's problems! For Horn!
Welcome to the game.
Barack Obama.
Jessica Rabbit.
Sandra Oh.
No more left-handed.
And no more fictional.
No more actors.
Taylor Swift. No more first names, which can be a surname.
Steve Grizovich. No more people who wear gloves.
Penelope Pitstop. Are you going to challenge me?
I mean, I'm challenging.
Challenge.
No! No, 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 no!
I'd say every picture you can find of her, she's got gloves. I think he's very lucky if he survives this.
I'm out.
Albert Einstein.
Tarzan.
Enya.
Say it again.
Oh, no, I can't have him because he's completely made out of gold.
That's what I'm talking about.
Thanks, everyone.
Oh, Tim, Mark's got a really ugly bear.
Ah, problemos. Hi, Tim.
Well, it's great to see everyone.
Brr! That's better. I'm just taking my winter coat
I
off.
don't think he was cold.
Nope. It was a little bit of acting. Ukraine.
In the news. Now,
In the wars, literally.
what have you got there, Horn?
Butterbeer from Harry Potter World. I went to Harry Potter World today and I brought back Butterbeer.
Where do we start, Tim? Where do we start?
I'll tell you where we start. We start with Horn throws himself into these benefits, doesn't he?
Oh.
Well, if you mean, have I got a dog bowl full of crisps? Yeah.
Dog bowl full of crisps. La, 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 la. Yeah, no, fair enough.
You're my best friends.
You're my best friends. At the airport, they were shouting.
That's
don't know.
we need some context.
No, I don't think it does.
Sorry about this, Horn. Can I just ask a couple of questions?
Mm-hmm. Number one.
What have you got on your hands, old friend?
Yes, what have you got on your hands?
Well, what I've got is gloves, but they don't work on the touch screen, so I have to take them off every time I turn the volume up.
Just one glove in the end.
But can you wave with them, or do you, what can you do with them on?
I've not tried waving yet.
Well, try and wave with one of them on. Oh, take it off and have a go. Yeah.
Yeah.
You've got shit gloves, mate.
Much easier without the glove on.
Yeah, at least I haven't got an ugly bear.
Ah. I'll say again. Someone brought it to the show and they submitted it as an auction item for Ukraine, but then I trod on it and it came off I broke it.
Don't tell me we're going to lose money for the Ukraine. That would be a bit of a nightmare.
It would be a shocker if we came out of this with the Ukraine owing us £700.
Now, Horn, I've got another question for Yao.
At the airport, Can't.
Are you wearing your friend of mine underneath that flax jacket?
Dungas?
Yeah.
There'll be no quick wheeze for Horn tonight.
No, but I've cut open a little...
you've got a dick hole. You've got a
dick hole and I've got a pipe.
Well, I'm in a project at the moment, and it's a television project. Anyway, it's set in the olden days. Well, look, the way that they used to have trousers in the olden days, well, why don't one of you, let's start with Watto.
Wait. Did you need to say you're in a TV project before this story?
Well, we'll see.
Well, there's no use saying it afterwards. I'm not exactly going to give you some after text. Watto, how do you think the old, driller killers, as in, the people from the olden days, went for a wee?
The people below the line of history.
Yeah, the people from the old WC. Wrong century.
You were the people from the old ST shitty times.
Yes. These are in Dickensian times. This is like, we're talking 1830. Wouldn't like to put a price on it, but 1835, that sort of area. How did they go for a whittle?
Go for a whittle. It's quite a riddle how they urinated. Well, is it so they've got clothes? They've got like big old. They can't just
No, in 1835 they just had their boys hanging out when they wandered down the dirty streets.
Did they ever?
They didn't cottoned on to the idea that they had to cover the fucking stuff up.
Hey, we've not even said hello to the viewers yet.
Oh, it's true. Oh, hi. Hello. Welcome to No More Jockeys. I'm Mark Watson. I'm joined once again by Tim Key, Alex Horn, and tonight Sandy Toxvig. Is it?
What, Tim Key, Alex Horn? No, just us two.
Oh no, it's just us.
You forgot yourself. Yeah.
Yeah, and me, Mark. Well, I'm not joined by myself. I suppose some of the time I'm not
also. I think
myself at all mentally.
I'm not someone with a massive ego, but I'd like to think that we're joined by each other. Well, I don't like to think that we're sort of being dragged onto the Zoom by, he who must be obeyed, Watto.
I am the host of the show. So do they have a flap in their trousers? Some sort of flap in their trousers? They must have had.
Yeah, I think maybe they had a flap in their trousers.
I'm going to give you it because they had a flap in their trousers.
Well, you're going to give me that then, really?
But I will say, I will add one more adjective, which I haven't used for a while and probably should have, is a buttoned flap.
A buttoned flap in the trousers.
They still do that, don't they? And I think Chinese babies have that.
Hey?
Chinese babies have that.
Yeah, Chinese babies have a buttoned flap in the tees. Blimey, May. It's going to be a long evening.
It's called No More Jockeys.
Yes, it's a YouTube phenomenon.
There might be people who've not seen it before, Tim. So stop making that.
Well, if they haven't seen it before, I think they'll more than get the idea by the fact that you've just suggested Chinese babies have a buttoned flap.
2 bottles of water, 2 caps. Is it both in the eyes or is it? It's worth a go, isn't it?
The game is called. If I can
No.
just.
Yeah, go on.
Well, the
Both
game
in.
is called.
Both are in.
And actually, if you are one of the sort of,
I can't see anything.
No, you can hear everything.
If you're one of the people who exists in the old doldrums beneath the old. What
the
I would
Southern
say,
Terrors, the fisherman's friends.
yeah. Sometimes the people, if you're new to the game, sometimes people like to play along, and there will be people, morons, with bottle caps in their eyes.
I've got bottle caps in my eyes. I'm doing it for a charity. All right. Just for clarity, this is an ethical thing to do. I can't even hit the desk. I don't know where it is.
Well, what would say is, charity-wise, we're massively oversubscribed here, and I think, like with the last charity event, we might be doing a bit of your friend of mine, skimming some off the top.
I think it might
Some
be.
off the top.
Well, 250 quid each, and on we go. Well, you want to be paid for your time, don't you? It can't all be about the victims.
It's Monday night. None of us want to be here.
It's mundane night.
Okay, I'd like to say what the rules are. I'd like to say what the rules are, and they are simply someone mentions a person. Oh well, then you do it then, Horn. If you're looking at me like that, you fucking do it. Wank.
Hey! I didn't think he was looking at you any particular way.
No, I think I was looking at myself and was quite being self-critical.
Oh well, the good thing is at least you can scratch with them and drink with them.
Can't scratch. Can itch. Can't scratch. I don't think they mention a name. I think they say a name. Then they say a category that name fits into. No one else is allowed to say a name who also fits into that category.
It sounds like quite a good game. It sounds like it could work.
You get the idea. I'm almost ready to take my first. Take my first
step into the unknown.
Yeah, three challenges each. You can name another. It's a wonderful
life. It's a Wonderful Life by Frank Capra.
Key to start.
Key always starts, yeah.
And I have actually thought of quite a good one here.
It's another one of these situations where I'm in a hotel and you're in your usual locales, isn't it?
I'm happy to guess, but I'm only going to guess one thing, and then I want you to tell me the answer, and Horn gets no guesses.
Okay.
Is there a place called Fish Point?
Fishguard, maybe?
Fishguard. Is it Fishguard?
No, Worcester. It was Worcester.
Or Hampshire? No.
Well, not far from Hampshire, I suppose, in a way. Worcester.
Or Hampshire?
Whoa! Kitchen conversions! I don't know. I mean, it's quite late to be in a hotel and be sort of shouting like that, but I feel like we might as well just get it.
Well, I think it's not too late to put your head out in the corridor and shout like that once.
I can probably do it once, yeah.
Is it now?
Well, or do we do it later?
Well,
I think it might be quite out kitchen conversions at about 10:30.
10:30, okay.
I'm going to say, I should have said this person.
Absolutely ages ago.
But I'll say her now.
Yeah.
So good they named her twice. Lulu.
Don't mind it.
Pardon me?
I said don't mind it. My parents-in-law saw her in the toilet.
They?
Yeah. One went. Was so excited.
Send the other one in.
Centurium.
Go in and have a look at Lulu. So good they named her twice, and so good her name was the place that they saw her.
Twice. Because there were 2 sightings. So good. There was the name of where they sighted her, the amount of times they sighted her. Lulu.
Tulu, more like.
Okay. Now, I think I've actually thought of a category I can say as well to rule some people out.
You don't always do that, actually, until quite a lot later.
I don't always do anything. But what I would say on this occasion is Lulu. No more people who when you look at all of the letters, I'm afraid it's a case of nothing for you, my old friend. You can't make any words.
Go on then, name another.
Oh God. So you cannot make any words out of the constituent parts of the.
So does any not work as a word anymore? Do you have to say it in capitals twice to get your point across?
Are you 50 yet? I can't ever remember these days.
I'm quite keen on this. Name another.
Well, I will do name another actually, and it's not God. He's in with a
No,
chance.
it's not God. It's not God by a long way.
It's not God.
Pele's in a bit of trouble.
Pele's in a bit of trouble, but he could probably peel something, couldn't he, while he waits for an answer? So it actually is someone along the lines of, well, Mao is actually having a bit of trouble with the old Mo. We go again, and it's
it's very simply. It's as simple as when you think about it.
I mean, if you're going with surnames, we can have my old golfer friend.
Well, hang on a minute. Yeah, what are the exact rules? You can't get any out of their whole name.
Nothing to be had. There's nothing to be had.
Okay, so Kevin now is fine because of
from the whole thing. There's nothing.
The whole
to be
thing.
Had.
There's nothing.
And I will think of a name another, and it's actually,
Lulu might be the only person in the world that this applies to.
Well, we'll see now.
Well, I do hope not. But
you'll be out.
I'll be in because I'm going to think of one actually. And
offer refunds.
I hope we don't have to offer refunds because then we'll have to take it back off the Ukrainians.
I'll tell you what.
Right.
There's no sense at all in saying. I mean, Rob Beckett gets you nowhere in this.
No. Think small, short names.
Yeah, because Rob is actually that's a word in its own right, isn't it? And then Beck is as well.
Mm.
So that could.
If it was just called Et, maybe.
E.T.
So huge.
E.T.
But it's a word, I think. So, well, actually, but you might be on the right lines here. C3PO is a bit of a problem for people.
I don't think it is. What about cop? Is it O or is it 0?
It's a 0. I think it is a 0, isn't
it? CP30. I think it must be an O. So in
why
that
is
case,
it not C3P0? Yeah, exactly. So it's not
what's
that.
his little pal? His Dalek.
R2D2. He's your one.
R2D2.
All right. Well, I think it'll be careless if I go out on this.
Is he the ultimate Dalek? R2D2?
He's the ultimate Dalek, yeah.
I love it that they've got that in common, R2D2 and Lulu.
I mean, well,
I'll tell you what, I haven't closed down many channels, let's put it that way.
No, it's a fairly generous opener.
My next one, by the way, I've thought of another one.
Oh.
Can I? May I?
Yeah, have another go. Have another go by all means.
No.
Oh, no. Sorry.
Unless you want to say it, but then you have to say it again after we've done our ones.
There's one lady, and I can't remember whether she owned the care home where my what's it called? Accommodation, sheltered
Why
accommodation.
are you talking about accommodation?
No, I think.
Well, I want to make my point though. There's a person I'm thinking of. I can't remember whether she owned.
You're holding your ear. You're holding your ear.
Well, okay. Well, no one out there's not going to hold itself. Are you going to come over and hold it?
No, it will hold itself. Look at it.
Will it?
It's fine. It's holding itself. Yep, fine.
Okay. It's all right. It's not coming off.
The person I want to say next is either the lady who owned or was maybe like responsible at night at the sheltered accommodation. What's sheltered accommodation anyway? What is that?
Why do you keep saying things like responsible at night? What on earth is happening? You can't just say the lady that was responsible at night and then you don't even specify what accommodation, where your granny was?
Yeah, my granny, yeah, in Cambran. Thank you, yeah.
In Cambran, thank you, yeah.
So there was a lady who seemed to be in charge of that, or a lot of my grandma's anecdotes were about her.
Uh-huh.
And I can't remember if I'm thinking of her. The lady who I'm thinking of is either her or she's someone from, it doesn't matter.
No.
You're right.
Last of the Summer Wine. I can't remember whether the person I'm thinking of is an actor from Last of the Summer Wine, a character from Last of the Summer Wine, or the lady who ran this.
You didn't used to be like this. You used to be quite lucid, decisive.
See?
I think so. Yeah, before he got to his mid to late 40s.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mid to mid 40s. I don't think 45 is mid to anything. It's mid to mid.
No, I think you're.
What the airport? They were shouting. All right. Well,
nearer 46 and 45 now.
I suppose so. Only just.
Well, hang on a minute. But
Yeah.
Spurs are nearer to the end of the 19th century than
Spurs.
I don't know. I heard it on a podcast at the airport.
They were shouting. Ah. All right. 13 minutes till I yell in the corridor. So.
Bop, bop.
You're on a good mark.
No, boop, boop, 2 O's. Well, I think the thing we do first of all, thanks to everyone that's either here or not here, really. So everyone.
Big shout out to everyone who didn't come.
Yeah, fair play to those guys. They held out really well there. We gave them a lot of chances to come, and it took a bit of character to say, no, it's a Monday night. I don't want it.
At the airport.
I think near the end we should explain the song.
Well, I mean, it doesn't need any explaining. Your dad got mistaken for?
Well, it does need explaining. This is what you're doing.
Oh, yeah, okay. This is what
Rolf
explaining
Harris.
is, isn't it? Yes, Rolf Harris.
And
Imagine
at the
the
airport,
first
they
10
were
minutes.
shouting.
Imagine the first 10 minutes of, have I got news for you? There's just the end of an in-joke, and Ian Hislop is just yelling bits of songs.
I think the last thing you can do is start obsessing yet again about Ian Hislop, especially this early in the evening. So what we'll do is we'll do another one, which is kind of about...
We've got nails on. Little nails.
Well, was that so that you remember what's under there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They actually...
X-ray gloves. Horn's got X-ray gloves.
Oh, almost. I think that's the closest we've ever had to a song without it being a song. You didn't.
Well, I know,
commit.
but you can't always have
sorry.
it.
It was like a scat.
Sometimes I sing, sometimes I scat. I'm Mark Watson. That is a fact. And it's immediately time to say...
Yeah. Oh, are you going to name a famous person?
Well, that is one way you can play the game. Yeah. It's one way you can play the game. I feel like I've got a reasonably free choice here because... Oh, yeah, sorry.
We couldn't actually hear your siren, Tim.
Oh.
You mimed it nicely, though.
You know when you do something and you think, that's me now for the next couple of years on this game?
Yeah. But a lot of things can be that, and it's not normally the things that we predict. So...
Jockeys
help desk is the one.
I don't think you should sing when he's on his run-up.
You can sing any time in this game. If we take that away, Jockeys help desk. Well, all right.
Just got to remember, for the game, all we've done so far, if it was snooker, none of the balls have moved.
Big if. And also, Abby Titmus. Hello. Good evening. Abby, I think a debut for her as well, isn't it? Unless I'm very much mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
I've met her once, I've met her twice, I've met her once, I've met her twice. Have you met her, Watto?
No, but I joined in.
Key and I did a radio show with her, and we had to teach her Latin.
Oh, when you were doing when in Rome, your Latin theme.
Remember that, Jimmy? Yeah.
So I'm alone around this table in not having met Abby Titmus that I can remember. But I'm still delighted to introduce her and say...
Oh, she was lovely.
Well, she's going to be lovely here as well. Abby Titmus. No more people.
Who,
when you think about them, one or either of their names is... the letters are in perfect alphabetical order.
Wow.
Either of the names.
Either of the names. So in her case, Abby is, isn't it? No, it doesn't have to be both.
But one or either or both.
If it's both, then you're out twice.
Next week as well.
Yeah, you don't get to start the next game.
You're ruled out of the next benefit. Horn.
Yep.
So no more. Here we go. Now. Pardon me?
Sorry, a quick way to say it is no more here we go names. Yeah. No more people where you look at one of their names or both and think, Christ almighty, that is as clean as a whistle alphabetically.
That's here we go.
All up and away, or can it go down? Here we go.
Yeah, no, I think what you mean is, could it be reverse alphabetical order? That's what you mean by down, here we go.
Yeah.
No, it has to be up and away, as in the A, the B, the I.
And can it be names like things like John, where it's just names where they're a bit more bit more freelance.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what it. Yeah, that's what it can. That's a good
Go on,
question, Mark. Is it that when you rearrange their names so all the letters are in alphabetical order, you can't have them because?
Yeah, no. It's only applies to the names as they are arranged by the people who have the names. Yeah, John, you can sleep easily at night. John is fine.
Right. Well, I'll have John.
Actually, I think most things will be fine. I don't think this rules out many people, but it rules out more people than Keys one.
Clang.
Also, now viewers can get a sneak preview of something which will become a feature of set 5 when it's released, which is that Key appears to have something behind him which you think it's on your screen and you keep trying to wipe it off, and we can all see it there. This has happened several times in set 5. There it is, but you can't wipe it off because it's in Key's actual house.
It's a stain on the ceiling, isn't it?
It's a stain on his life, but you keep thinking it's on your screen. I did it again tonight.
I wouldn't mind knowing a bit more about the tubes. You've got tubes next to your weight.
You've got a blue and a yellow tube, as it happens.
Next to quite a big dumbbell.
Well, let me just tell you this, Al.
Alex.
I tried to wipe off I thought your cushion was a smear on my screen. The cushion with the heart on it. I thought that was a splodge. So I tried to scratch that off my screen.
And I've thought for ages that your wallpaper is just a load of, sort of trees on my screen. Can't get it off.
So Trevor McDonald.
Aha.
Sir Trevor McDonald.
Sorry. Trevor McDonald.
Better.
Just doing a mental check. They've only had 2 categories.
He was there at an event I went to, and he wasn't the main person there.
No, he was not. 6 minutes till I shout in the corridor.
No more people who either of their names feature.
Your friend of mine.
No, maybe it's surname. Well, it's in a nursery rhyme.
And he wasn't the main person there.
No, he was not.
Yeah.
Like old McDonald in this case. 6 minutes till
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy.
Can we either of their names? Is that too annoying?
No, I think. Well, it's up to you.
You're an interesting guy, Horn. You got a lovely family. You're a family.
Oh, carry on.
You're a family man.
You're a family man.
Carry on. No more nursery names.
No more nursery names. No more here we go names. It's interesting, isn't it?
It's interesting, and it's now time for. Is it a break?
Yep. Good. Thanks, everyone. It's been a lot of fun.
Do your belt up.
Why did he not do it?
You do your belt up. Oh, yeah. It's real important whether my trousers fall down or not in this game. I'll do the opposite. It's off. It's off and it's around my head. And that will teach people actually to have opinions about my belt or anything else in life.
I didn't have an opinion. I had a comment.
Not a chance he's going to be able to tie this around his head.
What? Hang on, what?
I'm going to go for a chance, Watto. I back you.
Thanks, Tim.
I'll cycle round. And I don't care whether you're in the fucking Malverns.
Yeah, it'll take you, I'd say, a few hours. You carry on with your stupid shit game.
Don't hang yourself. Do not hang yourself.
I'm not going to hang myself, Alex.
I think he's more likely to hang
anything,
himself.
He'll garrot himself. Get your hand off your face. Get your hand off your face.
Yeah, get your hand off your face and start thinking about your own life. Fucking hell.
I've thought of my next celebrity.
Well, why don't you say it and stop Horn from fucking dishing dog dirt all over the shop? That's sort of on.
That doesn't count as on.
Oh, it doesn't count as on. Fuck me. I've won a few prizes and now I say what counts as on. It's unbelievable.
I always knew what was on and what was off, to be fair to myself.
I didn't. Before Taskmaster, you thought like, you used to say things like, oh, I'm off the plane, but you meant I've got on it.
That happened twice.
Yeah.
I've won a few prizes. Now, I would like to say the following thing.
And I hope nobody will contradict it.
It's my next celebrity. And it's actually Billy Big Bollocks. And it...
Is that it? I don't have a problem with Billy Big Bollocks, but I don't think he's a celebrity.
You've heard of him.
Yeah, I've heard lots of things.
All of the drum bats will have heard of him. He's Billy Big Bollocks. He's
Right.
more famous than what was your last one? Trevor McDonald.
You're saying Billy Big Bollocks is more famous than Sir Trevor McDonald?
Well, yeah. I mean, he's never going to get an honour, but I mean, they're doling those out to anyone.
Any old prick.
Why is Billy Big Bollocks not going to get an honour?
Whoa, because he works in a different. He's on the edges. He works in the margins.
What does he look like?
Well, that's the category. No more celebs who we don't know exactly what they look like.
Well, we know something about what he looks like.
Well, he's dragging them along, sure, but we don't know what his face looks like.
Oh, I guess
He's probably got a wheelbarrow for them, realistically.
Okay, challenge. Billy is in alphabetical order. Do you want a reprieve?
Yeah, I'll take a reprieve. Every day of course I want a reprieve. It's early. Hands off your face. It's early days.
You've got to give him a reprieve and then shout in the corridor.
Oh, by the way, let's discuss it. Let's discuss the spelling of Billy. You ever seen this guy written down?
He thinks IE like Billie Eilish.
Well, you think, yeah.
I didn't realise he spelt it like Billie Eilish. I do apologise.
Well, actually, I think what you're actually forgetting is Billy as in spelt as in Billy Hackinson.
You're right. So again, the same. I.e. Oh, I suppose you could say his birth name was William Big Bollocks or William Wig Wallocks.
Actually, that's another way I'd worm out of it. But I've got a reprieve, haven't I?
Yeah, because no one wants you out at this point, even though it's only yeah.
And in actual fact, everyone wants me in.
Yeah, but I did quite enjoy that moment, and I did think that was quite a good moment.
I'm not going to say anyone called Billy from now on.
You're a brilliant player of the game, and also while I'm down there, I'd like to have a little nibble at Horn. I think you're a brilliant player of the game as well.
What you will get is you'll get the absolute hardcore that they'll be tweeting me. They'll be at the airport shouting, saying, "Why do you always let people off stuff? Why do you?" My answer, because it's better for the game if some of the big characters, like Key, stay in there. And if he wins as a result of that, I think fair enough. Because, big if. But what I will say is that was an exciting moment.
Well, what I would say about that is that was a regulation moment. And
I'd say also, you haven't said a category. Your hand was still on the piece.
No, I had. You waited.
Oh, no more people you don't look like. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, no, I did wait until it was. I waited until it was technically possible to knock him out, but I just didn't. That's not who I am.
It's like when when a wicket keeper he clutches the ball and he waits till because the player's off balance. He waits till his toe is lifted and then knocks the bells off.
Yeah, like.
So what happens now? Do you have to say another person?
Yeah, I think so because
Who does?
You. Have we let him through, Billy, or do you have to say another one?
I think if it's a reprieve, I can't remember how we work it, but I don't think
I don't know how the game is.
No, I think if it's a reprieve, you just press on.
Okay, so the category "No more people we don't know their faces" still carries.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa! Kitchen conversion. Did anyone join in?
No, it was they were a bit weird about it actually. It was sort of
Well, that's the Midlands for you.
It remains to be seen what feedback I receive later on. The fact is, I've got a belt around my neck, I've got someone out, and I've got them back in, and that's not bad for half an hour.
I reckon we now know that no one on your corridor is watching this.
Well, they are, and that's why they didn't respond.
They're hardcore Keesley fans.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Yeah, they might not have just not.
Is this going out live?
Yeah, this goes out live.
It's on Channel 4.
How do we prove that?
Meow?
How do we prove that it's going out live? I want Watto to broadcast it.
Sorry, what's your point, love?
I want him to shout it over the airwaves, over the Twitter or something.
Well, I mean, I can.
Sorry, what's your point, Horn? I don't understand your point.
I didn't understand your point about the care home.
I could call you and shout kitchen conversions at you, and then you'd get the phone call.
Oh, I reckon they think we're all live at the same time as each other.
I see, yeah, but we don't know if it's happening now, sort of thing.
It's happening now.
I think it's happening now. Yeah. I mean, my phone's not even in reach.
Look at the little dog. Oh, oh.
Well, my one says 8. Also, I was in the pub the other day.
Right. Okay.
Well, not to put too fine a point on it, it was a pub in Cambridge.
Right.
It was my dad's birthday. Guess the age? Just Horn.
77.
Yeah. So no, 79. And
I'd have liked to go there. I can't.
well, you can guess.
I didn't want to go.
You can guess Carol's age.
A little bit younger. 77.
75.
76.
Oh, so that's a draw.
Well, they called me the end of the story, was it?
I don't think so.
Oh, I don't think I've got much more.
Anyway, you were in a pub and your dad's got an age.
Yeah.
Well, of course, when you boil it down to that, it doesn't sound great. But while he was telling it, I was quite engaged.
Do you know what, Horn? You need to be careful, because if we start getting into your anecdotes, I've been to that pub with you in Cheshire, and it is the most consistent flow of liquid feces that comes out of your mouth that I think I've seen from anywhere in the world. It's one, but it's just one sort of litre after another of gash anecdotes. But there we are. You know, who's counting?
Well,
Rebuke, rebuttal.
You're right. Rebuke, rebuttal.
I just want to scratch off that.
Seems a fair bit of time since people were on at me about my belt. I feel like I've come out of this past 10 minutes quite well, really.
Horn, there's so many things going in your mouth, I lose track.
I do. I can't count how many things have gone in your mouth recently. Your trap is absolutely full of garbage, Horn, not a criticism.
Oh, are you saying? Oh, you mean the doggies?
Yeah, you've got a dog bowl. Oh, yeah. All of them. All of them in, is it?
Not yet.
Ah, I'd like to see how many you can get in at one time, I must admit.
Well, I would want to, but I've only got that many left.
No.
Well, I don't think I've heard anyone say I would want to. Anyone?
Watson's go, I think.
Pardon me?
Is it Watto's go?
Yes, it's my go in the game. Then would Jockeys. And
no more jockeys. No more jockeys. No more jockeys.
Oh, yes, we know. Yes.
Well, maybe we should try and get Chris Branch to make us a theme tune.
Yeah.
I know what you're going to say, Horn. The audience don't know who Chris Branch is. Let's stay focused. It's boring.
I don't think I used to say that in the pub, did I?
No, you're actually good value in the pub.
I don't say a lot in the pub. I'm a good listener.
Oh, you're a crap listener, Horn. You glaze over.
I do.
Louis Vuitton. Louis Vuitton.
The podcast guy.
The Weird Week, right?
Yeah,
the same thing. The same joke. Yeah.
Lovely. Yeah. I decided to meet a pornographer. Yeah, that guy.
Oh, yeah, exactly. I thought I'd spend some time with... Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I went to death row.
Yeah. I decided to spend a week with Richard Madeley.
I was exec producer on a snooker documentary and Mark Watson participated. However, all Mark Watson's contributions were cut from the documentary and I had to text Mark Watson to apologise.
I was once somewhere and Key came in, but I didn't meet him.
Mark Watson is a great admirer, so he was disappointed when all of his snooker contributions were cut from my documentary in favour of former players. Yeah, him, but with Vuitton.
Well, are you going to do an impression of the guy you met in the park?
Who are you talking to?
Watto?
Yeah.
Are you going to do an impression of the guy you met in the park who offered you the job?
It's true. It is true. Yeah, the full story, Horn, is I was running along in Walthamstow and a bloke came up to me and said, "Are you Mark Watson? I'm making a snooker documentary. I know you're a snooker fan." And he recruited me like that. And I went and did it.
It's in the mind.
But then I didn't get in. I spent 2 hours, but you sometimes can't win. It was disappointing. But I do like Louis Theroux, but it's not him. It's Louis Vuitton, the guy that you get.
Hang on. Is that the stand-up, the perv?
That's now that is that's actually a lot of people called Louis, aren't there? That's Louis C.K.
Oh,
he's had a successful comeback from his pervery, by saying, sorry about that, but it's time for me to still be a stand-up. Thanks.
I don't mind pervery.
I don't think anyone minds periphery. If I thought people would mind it, I wouldn't be wanging it out of my own Uzi, would I?
It's a nice evening, isn't it?
Oh, God.
I have to
Isn't
lick
it?
my gloves every time.
I have to lick my gloves every time.
I have to lick my gloves every time.
I have to lick my gloves every time.
Right, Louis Vuitton.
Yeah. I think so. We'll just do some checks. But if I was out here, I'd ask for a reprieve. Well, except you can't ask for it, of course.
You can't ask for a reprieve.
You have to be. That's why I offered it at the same time as challenging you successfully.
Well, it wasn't successful because you threw a reprieve with it.
I suppose so, but it was a sort of morally successful challenge.
Well,
So, I don't know if anyone. Well, someone will be in there. I think it's. I can't sort of stress it enough. Really, Louis Vuitton, and it's normal people. You can, when you think about it, you can find their name, their whole name, written on an item of clothing.
Brilliant.
So it has to be the whole name. So it can't just be like someone's got the horn section hoodie.
Yeah.
That wouldn't. But if they had a T-shirt that said "I love Alex Horn," then we're off to the funfair.
Well, yeah, but that's interesting because there's a lot of those T-shirts about.
Yeah, I know. I don't think it's the least interesting category, and I don't think it's the least interesting thing that's ever come out of this cake hole because there will be surprising T-shirts. We've had problems.
I think that's a nightmare.
Well,
I think it's a nightmare because every minute of every day there's some wingnut writing something on a T-shirt.
I don't think it's a daymare. Put it that way. Is it too broad?
Well, the only thing I would say, Watto, you could say you've got to get a picture of someone wearing that item of clothing, because quite often you look on something like Etsy.
Actually, you're right. You can find some wingnut. There's always a wingnut. Okay, in 90 seconds, you can find somebody wearing that name on.
Yeah.
On a
I
garment.
think that's still a little broad. Maybe and saluting.
And saluting, and they've got a mouth organ somewhere on them.
Yeah, and no more people call Anne saluting. Yeah, I'm in.
Is it still too?
I think you're right. It needs a little more edge. Is it someone wearing it? Yeah, someone wearing it is good.
Is it all right? Is that too?
Good.
Is it too hard a category?
Oh, I think it's not easy.
I don't know.
It's not easy. It's not easy, but But then do we do it because it's easy?
But what I might do a challenge, but with the offer of a reprieve. But it's only because,
no reprieve. That's deep in.
It's only because I want to clarify Key's category.
Right.
Well, I haven't got a clue what Louis Vuitton looks like.
No, but I think that you could Google that, and you will.
I thought it was we don't know what their face looks like.
Okay, I thought it was like you can't know what their face is like because it's someone like Billy Bollocks, where it's an imponderable.
Sorry. Is Billy Bollocks? Are they normal size?
Sorry, Billy, just normal bollocks that you get.
Well,
Actually,
I don't know if
that is his main thing. He'd be absolutely distraught if you didn't know his bollocks were big.
Horn, you are right to clarify. Key, is it we cannot prove what their face looks like? Because I imagine there is a person called Louis Vuitton, or I don't know actually.
I'm sure you can prove, yeah, but we don't know what they look like.
We don't know collectively, because it's true, I don't know what his face is like.
He's asking you a question, Timmy.
Well, I think he's I don't know. I mean, I feel like it's. I think you might need a reprieve here, which I'm giving you.
Okay, so just to be clear, the category is
Here's
none of us three knows what their face looks like. That goes for a lot of historical figures.
Well, I actually don't. I mean, this speaks volumes. I did the category, and I don't really know.
Well, it doesn't speak that many volumes because we have this quite a lot with you.
Well, no, it speaks some volumes. I'd be disappointed if you. Yeah, please don't try and tell me it speaks no volumes.
No, it does speak more than one volume. Yeah.
Because Horn, you've put about. It is now genuinely 11 things in your mouth, and I think you need
eating crisps.
Oh, right, yeah, no, fair play, checks out. I think it'd be nice to see some stuff come out.
They've gone down. Quite a long way down.
Well, Watto?
Yeah.
Don't know.
Okay.
Oh, we don't know what the category was.
Well, but what did I say? Billy Big Bollocks. No more people who we don't know what they look like. Well,
It's an ambiguity. You could argue it either way.
I'll say this right off the bat, Watto. You ain't out.
Thanks, mate.
Do you think you're out?
No, we don't. We don't think he's out, but we want to know what the category was.
It's worth just clarifying where we are with it.
Horn man. There's no one who wants to know what the category is more than me. Hand off your temple. What is the only station?
Oh, I love this joke. Go on, do it. It's brilliant.
All right, named after a baby crab.
Is it New Crustacean?
Yeah, bad luck. I've got an answer for everything.
Years.
Right, so we're carrying on.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we ought to clear that up. I think we need to know what they look like from now on.
As in, one or more of us needs.
Yeah. You need to be able to describe him. But it's a bit of a cross that bridge, but you need to be able to describe the person.
Well, we are crossing that bridge right now.
We're on the bridge.
Well, let's cross it.
Okay.
Well, you're sort of saying we have crossed it and we're going to cross it again.
Well, sometimes you do go back and forth over a bridge, I suppose. Like if you go to from Denmark to Sweden and then back again.
Yeah, but I think in that case, the phrase falls down.
I think
Why
so.
is that-
Great phrase.
Why is that bridge different to other bridges? Why is that the bridge you go back and forth, not the others?
By the airport.
I had to use something didn't I, as an example. You're saying you can't go from Denmark to Sweden and then go home again?
What's the last bridge that you crossed and then didn't get any distance the other side, then crossed back?
Oh,
that's a
now
bit-
you're asking.
I think the old wombats might have a little. If you can type your answers below. By the way, is Hyman putting graphics on?
He normally does something like that, doesn't he?
I don't know who Hyman is. Ronnie Ancona.
Okay.
Okay. From the three.
Yeah, the third Ronnie.
I can definitely imagine Ronnie Ancona across there. But
Yes, but who's
I can't
wearing
imagine
it?
that much.
That's the thing. This is why I don't think it's the least interesting category that anyone's ever introduced in Emerald Jockeys because we're going to keep thinking, oh dear, I don't know. And that's what you want, isn't it? A bit of jeopardy.
Bit of jet.
Bit of jet.
Bit of jet. I'm dangling my fishing line. I hope I catch a fish.
Well, I'm dangling my fishing line. A cod is my great wish.
I'm dangling my fishing line. I'd settle for a perch.
I just want a little bit of fish tonight. Oh, yeah.
When did you rule out rhyming with urch?
I was going to go for Leave Me in the Lurch, but I thought sometimes it's nice to end a song with just, oh, yeah. And I don't think down there, if you could see down there right now, I don't think there'll be massive sort of resistance to what I've done.
Because I dangling my fishing line, I might get me an eel.
I'm dangling my fishing line because that's just how I feel.
No more.
My fishing line, I'll have it for my main meal.
I'm dangling my fishing line and my jumper is teal. I mean, but...
No more people whose first name is traditionally not of their gender.
We've had things like this before, and it's a thorny old issue.
Yeah, but I think when you think of Ronnie, you normally don't. There are more male Ronnies than female.
Well,
Ronnies.
let's cut through this. Say, Ronnie, it's often a bloke, isn't it?
It's normally a bloke, isn't it?
Ronnie, can be a bloke. But I've met 7 Ronnies, and 5 are women.
And 2
are blokes.
Any non-binary or other categorization? No.
No, I've just got 5 women and 2 blokes. Ronnie O'Sullivan.
Right.
Ronnie Ancona.
And that...
Ronnie Rosenthal.
Hang on, that's the other bloke. So that leaves 4 Ronnies that are girls.
And here they come.
Without further ado.
Well, you've got the 2 Ronnies for a start, haven't you? Bung them in.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, well, I've heard what you've had to say, Horn, and I've enjoyed it.
I have, actually.
Cheers, mate.
Watto, you're sort of more genned up on the sort of category side of things. Has he transgressed any?
Has he transgressed?
Yeah.
What, with Rani and Kona?
Ronnie, I think, not Rani.
No,
Rani, isn't it?
I did say Rani in the end. I thought you'd probably say something about that because part of the
You're
game.
getting carried away with the second name.
Well, I think actually one of the endearing things about the game is we do sort of take a rise out of each other, don't we? Sometimes.
Smoking causes emphysema.
Smoking causes emphysema.
It should say
Causes.
in brackets.
Sorry.
Apparently, shouldn't it? In brackets.
Yeah, or can
You
do.
said apparently onto all their warnings. Horn. I bought those on, well,
Boxing Day.
Guess the date.
Boxing
What?
I'm going Boxing Day.
Yeah, I'll go Boxing Day.
Yeah, I'll give you that. And I smoked 4.
Yeah, you've given up smoking.
Oh, I smoked 1.
You smoked 4 entertainment purposes?
And I haven't smoked since. Well, no, I smoked once since.
Yeah, I think it's not a bad story. Yeah.
And one of the people there was 41. And that's good thumbing.
Thank you. Thank you, it is.
Well, come on then, Keith. It's your turn.
Timmy, okay.
Timmy.
At the airport.
Just keep it, it's all right, actually. It's all right.
Yeah, it's fine. We've not even done an hour.
Have we had Pete Pan yet?
Pete Pan. We haven't had Pete Pan. We haven't had Dave Crockett.
Have we had Pete Pan?
No, we've not had Pete Pan. Do you mean in this game?
Yeah.
Wherever. No, yeah.
No,
Pete.
ever. Well, let me know.
Pete Pan.
Pete Pan, I don't think you can say Pete Pan, can you? It'll be. I know what Pete Pan will be appearing on. Oh, there's some categories which I like, and there's some categories which I also like but find difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm the same.
I'm the same. We're all the same.
I'm the same. We're all the same.
Well, I'm the same. We're all the same.
Well, I'm the same. We're all the same.
And this is a very fun old game.
Well, I might go for Pete Pan. But the problem is, I know there's a problem. So do you sort of do you make the minor adjustment or not?
Just remind. The problem is that you know there's a problem.
Yeah.
The problem is, I know there's a problem.
I've got thick locks. Do you know what I mean? I've got quite sort of.
We are in the danger zone where reprieve might not be offered, I suppose.
No, I think they've gone now. I think realistically they've gone.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I need to buck my ideas up. Well, I really want to say Pete Pan.
Don't say Pete Pan.
No?
Well, it's up to you, isn't it?
I think there's people picking up rubbish out there.
I hope so.
Yeah, they are. I knew it. It had to be. It was that sort of noise, and they weren't going to be putting it down. I'll go Pete. No, I won't go Pete Pan because he'll be on.
Just think of someone different.
John.
John. What?
Well, John Anamici, is that his name?
The basketball player and gay rights activist.
Yeah.
I don't know how to say it exactly.
Yeah, he's fantastic. But I also think he might fall foul of the same, for the first time ever, fall foul of the same thing as Pete Pan.
I think not the first time ever.
Well, you think he falls foul of the same things as Pete Pan the whole time?
Well, they can both fly.
Pretty much.
Well, in that case, it might be a case of, is it the name or the person who's on the...
I'm going to put them on my face for a little bit.
Yeah, you're all right then. That's nice if you flag it up. Well,
now
it's actually not as easy as it used to be, this game.
No, it's not. It used to be so easy in the old days before we got the rules in place.
I got my fingers on like that.
I think when you're doing that, Horn, you reminded me of Jar Jar Gabor. It was very sexy. I can imagine her taking off her gloves like that.
Okay.
What is sexy?
Yeah, quite sexy.
I don't think you've ever described me as sexy before.
I don't think you've ever likened him to Jar Jar Gabor before.
Is it still sexy?
So good they named her twice. Look, I need to get a name out, and then we can we can move on to the next person. But I'm
a bit wavy.
worried. there's some stuff out there that's difficult to deal with.
Yes, there are some stipulations these days.
Well, I'm gonna have to go for. Well, I'm gonna have to. I'm thinking in this area at the moment. The old.
I bet you are.
But it's got to be quite an inexperienced one because I feel like. Honestly, I think you could probably. No, I'm not on a t-shirt, am I? Yet.
Well, I don't know. You'd be brave to.
I'm not saying me.
Oh, you look nice.
Can I ask her one question?
Can I ask her one question?
Do you think ET is on t-shirts at the moment?
I wouldn't be too amazed, would you? But I accept that this garments thing has caused as many problems as it solved. But
it certainly has solved quite a lot of problems. But it's whether it's caused any is the problem.
Well, at some point, someone will go in on a challenge on that.
I know.
We'll know that.
I think I'm going to have to go for. What's your friend called, Horn? Is it Mr. Pineapple?
Ah.
Yeah, well, he's dead now.
Pineapple Man.
Pineapple Man, yeah. Oh, well, just to fill the old Guillemots in, there was an episode of the show where Horn invented a new character called Pineapple Man.
It was a very big episode of the show, actually. It was 555 at the time, and we were all together on a couch in Edinburgh.
Yeah, and he carved his eyes out and stuff. And I feel like at this stage, no, I know what I'm going to go for. I'll go Murtaksak.
Oh, yeah.
I think.
Pineapple Man. Doing things.
You're right. You're just taking over the ones that you say every week.
What's you like?
No, I'm not, Horn. Maybe that's your tactic. It ain't mine, baby. I think it's going to have to be. It's going to have to be that, I think. Murtaksak, I think.
Pineapple Man.
Would you challenge Murtaksak? Al?
I don't know.
What would you challenge?
Pineapple Man hates. I'm not a guy that sort of throws challenges around like so much confetti at a wedding.
So you wouldn't?
Murtaksak is famously one of the most difficult people to challenge.
Yeah, he is actually, but I don't know what to do with him.
Well,
I want you to explain the tubes.
Yeah, I think I might tap Aksak. I think I'm tapping Aksak.
Tap Aksak.
Yeah, we've all got people.
We've all got our cross to bear. I mean, unless
we have all got a cross to bear. Actually, that's the truest thing you've said in this bloody game.
Do you know old Monterey's joke there?
What is it?
We've all got a cross to bear. I've got my cross to bear.
I quite like it.
I'm going to go for, actually, in a slight about turn. Now, what is this guy's name?
Yeah.
If I can get this name, then I'm cooking with gas, I reckon.
Yeah.
So you need to know the name because then you can work out if you can say them or not.
Ewan Blair.
Wow. Yeah. That's
The
interesting.
the arrested son of the former Prime Minister?
It's probably not how he describes himself, but yeah.
He probably goes for the son of the Prime Minister. It's good to have
arrested son of Tony Blair.
I reckon I'd lead with it sometimes.
I'm going to go for Ewan Blair.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm going to get a challenge. I know I am, but I'm quite... There's something quite...
liberating about it?
Well, the rest of the things I wanted to say, but I couldn't think of what the words were, was liberating about it.
Yeah.
So I think I'm going to go for you and Blair. Will you challenge you old pair?
You know, we both disagree with this will you challenge tactic. So I'm going to say maybe.
And Horn?
Oh, also maybe.
Okay, well,
I feel like I don't exist
Got away
sometimes.
with it there, what?
Yeah.
I'll go, yeah.
I sort of dodged around the old the security guards a bit there.
But when he learns both of our names, you're going to be in trouble, I think.
No, well, there'll be hell to pay then.
You and Blair, no more people who've dyed their hair white before. I don't know whether he has. I might.
Well, name another.
No, I think I don't know. I don't know whether he has. So I
Well,
think
no,
I might.
no one dyes their hair white. What do you mean white?
I dyed my hair black, actually. Well, I dyed my
Yes,
beard.
exactly.
Yeah, but that's the opposite of white. That's like saying, oh, I've been under the water. I've been under the water.
It's like saying what, sorry?
It's like saying, I've been under the water, so I've been over the water.
Hands off your face, please.
Yeah, it's about time someone policed that one.
Ewan Blair. Monsieur Ewan Blair.
Esquire.
No more people who have got drugs in their Wikipedia page.
Ooh, okay.
Do we open the tabs? We have to open the tabs, don't we?
Close them, do we? I mean,
Oh, open the tabs. Okay. Oh, by the way, can I just make a massive come and get me, please, and not challenge?
I mean, I'm tempted to challenge.
Oh,
so am
yeah.
I. So am I, but only because, well, what's yours, one? Do you want to do yours?
Well, I reckon you can weasel your way out of it.
Me too, but I do think it's worth.
I don't mind losing a challenge.
I think we're thinking the same thing.
I'll challenge and watch him weasel. I don't think you know what he looks like.
Yeah.
Ewan Blair.
Well, do you want to describe him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Easy. Just like a basic sort of guy. Like he's sort of.
Has he got any facial hair?
This is exactly what we asked for clarification for on this
Yeah,
schedule.
of course. Was Ewan Blair, you know? Well, I'll tell you what.
Has he still got white hair?
Well, I don't know whether he's ever dyed his hair white.
But
What
tell me his hair colour.
He looks a bit like.
A bit like Tony Blair.
Much younger.
He looks like Tony Blair.
What if I showed you a picture, and would you be able to say whether it's him or not?
If you showed me 3 photos of
Yeah.
3 people, I'd be interested in getting my coconut out and trying to knock one down.
I'm interested as well. I'm really interested. This is a great bit of play. This is a great bit of gameplay.
I think this is good TV. By the way, there's a ton of stuff on. I went to the British Comedy Awards the other day, and honestly, this would be a great TV show. I mean, some of the stuff on there. Your show, in fact, Horn, your show won awards. This would be a great TV show.
No disrespect, Horn, but this would be a great TV show.
Al, man, Al, look at me, man.
Yes, I can hear you.
Ah,
I'm trying to get the coconuts ready.
okay. Well, I'm going to knock you and Blair's head off.
What happens if you?
I've wasted the word off there because I want to say clean off.
What happens if you don't get it? Does it prove that you can't? Well, let's see what happens.
Doesn't prove anything.
Suppose
We don't
not.
know whether I'm aiming for the right thing. I am in worm mode now.
I am in worm mode. Key in worm mode claim.
Oh, I am in worm mode.
Well, that's what I mean. Worm mode claim.
And
Okay,
I'm serious, Watto. I'm going to skim some money off the top of this.
You take $1,000 if you want, mate. You do whatever you
I'm
want.
going to take myself down to a nice little coastal town in Norfolk.
You deserve it. You work really hard. You work really hard.
I do. Well, I don't work soft. Let's put it that way.
But we will put it that way if you want. Yeah. This is good.
I'm almost there.
How have you been apart from this, Tim?
Pretty good. Pretty good. That's a really good question.
Thanks,
Very-
mate. I like you. So,
I like you. I don't know. It's stressful, isn't it?
what, the game?
No, the situation in the world.
In Ukraine. Oh, listen, it's a problem. It's an absolutely enormous problemo that we could all be. Well, two things. Poof, we could be obliterated, but also even if we're not, there's already a lot to worry about over there. It's not about what could happen; it's about what's already happening. Yeah, it's a problem. It's a worry, and you've got connections with. You spent happy time in Ukraine.
I did actually.
You did. You
Look, we'll get back onto the game, but this is a photo of me in
Kiev.
That's in Odessa.
Odessa.
And that man's Freddy Krueger.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that. And look at you.
And that is what's mad about it is that's 26 years ago.
Well, that actually reminds you that time does sort of what's the phrase? Go by, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty egregious.
It's rotten stuff actually, and we're doing our best here to sort of play a nice game. But
okay. I'm ready. I'm sorry. So it took me a little while. I'll give you 3 coconuts.
Okay, I'm going to knock this cunt's head off.
Hey. Not everyone likes the old C word tonight.
The word to Okay. I'm. Let's put it this way. It's not definitely staying on. What's the next one? He's got the Blair pose.
Number 2.
Wow.
No, that's number 3. We've got 1, 2, or 3 coconuts.
Are they all current photos? I just suppose we don't know that necessarily. They're all just
Can I buy another coconut?
You want me to show you a 4th person?
Or you donate some more money to the charity, or
you want to knock one of these guys out?
Well, look. Who are the other guys, by the way?
Good question. One of them is a portrait of a young man.
As an artist.
Is boy, young man. 3 photos.
So boy, young man, you've gone for.
So one of them is a generic young man,
and one's a portrait of a boy, young man,
and one of them is actual Ewan Blair. Boy, young man, Pixabay.
Okay, can I just have another quick look at all 3, Al? And by the way, the old centipedes can feel free to.
By all means, you join in the old centipedes.
I don't think they can join in. No, they can. They can.
Okay, you can.
Number 1.
So, well,
Exhibit 1.
Why would you Photoshop a face onto a blurred shirt? That's my question with him.
I think you need to clean your screen. It's not a blurred. It's a nice shirt.
Oh, hang on. I've got some options came up there when I did that. Hang on. Hang on a minute. I mean, hang on. Keep that there.
This is an unbelievable situation. Well, it's believable.
It must be that boy. Next one. It must be that boy.
I know who I think. I know who I think, Tim. But I know who I think, Tim. But
I think you're an arsehole, Horn, because you made the other 2. Would it have killed you to make the other 2 old men or something?
Or one of them a girl, one of them's a woman.
What? Pardon me, H?
I was going to do The Rock as one of them, but then I enjoyed the game too much.
Dear me, I don't think I'm not enjoying the game.
I mean, it's clear that you definitely know what he looks like.
Oh, no, I do.
You should have gone straight away. It's that one.
Yeah, which I have done in my mind. Let me see them. Well, I'm so sorry. This is the last time I see them.
Honestly?
I want to win the live game.
I know you do.
His head's too small, and that shirt is like a disgrace. It's like a carpet and like a ball bearing on it. Well, I cannot. I can't go for one of the other 2 and then it be him. So what's the other?
That's your problem.
Would you go for B, Watto?
Genuinely, I don't think it's that first one with the disgrace shirt, but I don't. Out of those 2, I don't really know, because the whole thing with Ewan Blair is that we've heard about him quite a bit, but in terms of actually being able to pick him out of It's not the bloke with the funny shirt, with the disgrace shirt. You're right about that. It's B or C. And I'm trying. I don't know whether I don't know if I should be telling you.
My mum sat next to. Well, actually, to be fair, I think it was John Major's son. So I think I might have to go for.
Based on that.
The third one is like a photo that someone's taken because they're an actor. Like that's an. I don't know whether he was an actor.
Yeah. It did look a bit like a spotlight pic.
But maybe it's a photo. Did we go jointly and get our spotlight pics taken in 2002?
Yes.
And did we do it in a field? It doesn't sound right, does it? I think we're not your sort of.
Which one's Blair?
Well, pardon me?
Which one's Blair?
It's the original
The
question.
second one, B.
Correct.
Come on!
So are you walking or not?
Why are we getting our photos taken in a field, Watto?
I don't know. We've done all sorts of things, but the fact is, you've sort of survived that, and fair play.
I'm really, really happy.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. If you've not got it right, I still don't know if you're out because it's very hard, But
I think if you get it right, we still don't know if you're out.
Well, it just once again it points up what a difficult category this we don't know their face thing is. But
no, it would. I think you knew it was number 2 pretty quick. I think I could have chosen better pictures.
I don't think you could have chosen the worst one than 1. His head was that big, and his body was that,
and his shirt was a disgrace as well. Yeah,
he was the boy in the field.
It was like a football on the top of Everest.
He's boy young man spring.
Yeah, boy young man spring.
Well, I don't know why it doesn't say boy young man, an enormous rug with head on it.
There's lots of fun. I was quite close to choosing a fine young man.
I'll take it. You might have got me with him.
All
But
right.
then again, he looks like you and Blair, so that wouldn't have been, you what you meant was his ordinary face.
It looks like me and who?
Oh, that's fun because you and yeah. Okay.
Well,
What time to play?
I've been meaning to say this for a while. You're a nice lad, Watto.
Oh, thanks, mate. Thank you.
And Horn, you're a nice lad. So I don't know.
Okay, so
You can hear the
Lovely.
sea, can you? I'm just listening to the sea.
I'm Mr. Glove Ears.
Oh.
Oh, you listening to the sea? Maybe you're listening to clapping. Quite a funny thing to say. Maybe you're listening to clapping if you put your ear into a glove.
Yeah, but it sounds like the sea, not clapping.
Oh. You don't mean this when you say the sea. You don't mean clapping, do you? I went to the theatre the other day, and at the end,
Right.
it was sea. Everyone.
Yeah. Well, maybe it's the big sea, was it?
theatre is it in the end?
I meant standing ovation.
Oh dear.
Oh, I don't mind it.
All right. Well, now then.
I think I'm going to your friend of mine, the Big F.
France.
Fridge.
Okay.
Scratchy.
Oh, he's up.
There's one of yours that I can't remember, Horn, and that's bugging me. I must admit.
Thank you.
Oh yeah. Thank you. No, it's not coming.
Look, there's a place you can go, and it's in Surrey Quays, and they sell that one.
Oh, I know what it was now, Horn. Okay.
Is it Russian?
Ukrainian.
Well, good.
Ah.
But it's an Eastern European supermarket.
No, this is my ignorance. Is it the same alphabet?
No, I mean, No.
Do they have an alphabet?
No, they do, but it's like
Are the characters the same?
I wouldn't
The
actually
guy
know.
is in Russia. Can you find them in Ukraine? Sorry. Okay, well, I think
Can you sing that verse one more time, Watto? Because I want to join in.
1, 2, 3. Is it the same alphabet? Are the characters the same? If a guy is living in Russia,
Big if.
could you find him in Ukraine? Do you want to go?
Okay, yeah. Well, look, let me have a look. There's a lot of letters in common, let's put it that way, but you don't get that one in the Russian alphabet.
They've definitely spelled it right because it looks a little bit like.
Yeah, they got it right.
Right.
Guy lives in Moscow. Could you get him in Ukraine? Could you get him on the phone?
You can go to Surrey Quays and you can buy this stuff. And it was very nice. And there was a Ukrainian lady who sold it to me.
And that is your truth.
Now that is your truth.
So,
right,
let's see where we are. And the fact is, I've got to say someone, because everyone has to say someone at points in this game.
Do you know what?
Yeah.
I think I've just gone heavy favourite.
Oof. Heavy favourite.
After I got my old school worm on and squidged out of the Ewan Blair situation,
Which was a situation. Yeah.
I think I've gone heavy favourite.
Well, I would say that I'm not heavy favourite. I'm down a challenge.
Obviously you're not, because I've gone it.
Right. Third favourite?
Delia Smith is a cook, you know.
Delia Smith has a long way to go.
But Delia Smith will get there in the end.
Delia Smith is a very good friend. She will make you dinner. So, I think is it Delia Smith? No, I don't. I can just do that. No, you can't do that. Okay.
I'll go the Delia Smith song.
Oh, yeah. I think I might be time for Dinky Donk here.
Sailing Close to the Wind. I'd let you have Dinky Donk. They must be famous, but Dinky Donk's famous within the game.
Famous within the game, without a doubt. Like, in the same way that Pineapple Man doesn't exactly have a huge career outside the game. I know you didn't go for him in the end, but the only trouble is, and it's a problem, it's a perennial problem really, which is going to come up again and again. Does he infringe any of the categories that we've already had? And nobody can answer that for you. That's
I won't challenge him.
Well, I can't think of anything obvious, but then sometimes you can't think of anything obvious. Still, we're well into the game. It's time to be brave, isn't it? And it's time to. I think it is time to sort of get your bollocks out of your pantaloons.
Unbutton your flap.
Unbutton your flap. Time to the railway line and see if a locomotive runs them over. I think it's time for Dinky. And for those of you, can you just give a bit of context for Dinky Donk?
You want me to?
Well, there might be new people who aren't.
Oh yeah, so we played this for this is No More Jockeys. You're watching No More Jockeys.
Yeah.
This is the original lineup, the founding fathers. We've played for many years on road trips and all that sort of stuff. Then the lockdown came.
Yeah.
2020, bit of a pellet in the old nuts, really.
Mm-hmm.
But Watto sent a text and said, "Well, maybe we resurrect this." And then Zoom had started, this fantastic company, Zoom. And we said,
great company. Sorry. Oh, dear. Great company.
So we started doing it over Zoom, and maybe at about sort of May 2020. Then once we'd stockpiled enough, we started putting them out. We were as surprised as anyone when it started to get some traction. People were quite into it. More people were watching than we thought.
Yeah.
Anyway, we then did it, and we did it every week. And then one week, we also had commitments to meet our friendship group, and there was some crossover, and we ended up in a situation where it was the three of us, and Dinky Donk was in the fourth square. And he's the only person who's been in the fourth square.
Other than, yep, that's a really good summary. Okay.
Was that a bit of the big C there from you, Horn?
Nah.
I think it is Dinky Donk. Yep.
Jockeys, help us.
And there's a reason, actually. There's an amazing reason why you can't have Dinky Donk.
Yeah.
Nearly out there. So. There's an amazing reason why you can't do that. And I was nearly out there. So we have to reset. We stay calm. We think again.
Horn.
Hello, mate.
Also, hello, matey. How are you doing?
Yeah. No,
I was this close to being out there.
You wouldn't have been out. I'm thick as shit and I don't follow the game. Now,
Oh, okay. Do you know why I was nearly out there, Horn? Okay. That was really, well, my life flashed before me there.
I genuinely have no idea.
That's fine. It would be an unlucky way to go, but you would go for it.
What, Horn? Sorry, what do you think?
Yeah.
What, you know.
Yeah, I know. Well, I think it's probably wind power.
Pardon me?
Probably wind power.
Well, I was going to ask, what's the funniest place where you've had it changed?
Had to get changed. Yeah, it was the wind power.
And the answer is wind power.
It was the wind power tour that the school did.
Oh, you did a school wind power tour in there?
What about you? Wind power?
Who was your best friend at school?
Wow. I was quite close to Chris Chapman.
I was quite close to Chris Chapman, he claims.
Were you? But Chris Chapman, I haven't heard you mention him a single time.
No, I saw him in the summer holidays after I left school and haven't seen him since.
Well, we went for a walk in 2002, didn't we? And you asked me if I could be your stand-up partner, double act partner.
Next thing you know,
I don't remember the walk. I thought it was a phone call.
You remember the conversation? Do you think we sat down for it?
I thought it was a phone call.
I
just remember calling a lot of people, and eventually.
Who else you call?
Tom
Who's your second choice? John McClane.
Doyle. We know this.
Oh,
He is
yeah?
true. And in fact,
It was first choice.
okay, is it?
Is it?
Do I have to say Camilla Parker Bowles here?
I'd like to hear it
Well, I mean,
loud and clear.
I don't mind it.
it starts to feel like it might have to be.
I'd like to hear it loud and clear.
Yeah, but I'd like to hear it quiet and opaque because I don't know if it's right. It's just I think you at some point have to say things and. Oh no! That's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
There's a lot of categories, and
Well, there aren't loads of categories, but we've been playing for long enough now that it sort of does get complicated, doesn't it?
well, my watch doesn't work, so I've got 8 o'clock. What have you got?
I've got 8.
So yeah, maybe my watch does work.
Nah, God.
I think it's.
Okay.
Sorry, I think it's Camilla Parker Bowles now. Then, and do you know what I mean?
P, no C, isn't it?
C, really? Yeah, CPB. I think, but I might be wrong about this. There might be a challenge I haven't thought about, but I think it's all right. I hope it's all right. I mean, I hope it's all right. I hope it's all right with everyone here.
Have we had Jed Mercurio?
No.
I might start cracking some hazelnuts.
You've got to let him finish his go.
The only worry is, and it's just
Yeah.
what if there's a fucking. No, I don't think we can have her. And you both know why, because. Oh dear. So okay. So then, all right. Okay. Well, you both probably know why. I think. Yeah. No.
I don't. I might
you
get,
don't. You, of course you don't. But like.
I might get my nutcracker.
Tim, get your nutcracker. We're in here for the long haul. I'm taking my belt off. Like, don't worry about me.
Mark.
Yes, Tim.
If you and me, would you open cashews or start cracking HNs?
Forgive.
Yeah.
I think I'd open cashews.
I'm literally going to be 20 minutes.
20 minutes.
I want to know.
Yeah. Please help us.
Here's the one for me. Yes. Sorry, Alex.
No, I think I know about the tubes now.
Do you?
It's just a lovely little.
Is it paint?
Yeah.
Jockeys help desk. I'm starting to think that it might be PD James now. You know. Because
look, I'm just going to concentrate on wiping that bit off the screen.
Yeah. Do your best. I. How are you as well, Alex? I know you've had a lot of kind of.
Some people watch this on their big tellies.
Yeah, you get.
I love it when they watch it on their big tellies.
Me too. People tweet it and it's on their actual tellies, and you can't believe it.
I'm the other way. I watch movies on my little screen.
I watch cartoons on my dick. I think it's PD James, but I don't know if I know that. But the thing is, I do know what a face looks like, but I mean, you know.
It's real panic stations when you're quoting categories before you let it go.
We all know that's a category because you spent 1.5 hours trying to claim that you successfully claim that you knew what you and Blair looked like.
Me and...
Sorry, you and Blair.
Oh, the big C.
Yes, the big cancer. PD... PD James? I think so. I think I've got to have a go here. So you might as well go for PD James. Do you know what I mean? The detective writer, the crime novelist. I think.
Oh, the one with the
Tinnitus.
Yeah, the one with the normal face. I think so. Yeah.
What about Jerome K. Jerome?
What about him? You tell me.
We've not seen this tactic from Key before, chucking in names like Jed Mercurio just before you're about to serve.
It does do you in. It does it mentally, but I'm going to do it anyway. PD James, I think, and if sue me.
Well, what are you going to say about her?
Well, no more people that have sold more than 1 million books.
Oh, I won't sue you. I thought you were going to say something sort of in
something that actually brought her into disrepute.
Yeah.
No challenge from me.
Good.
Well, there's a slightly awkward one.
I'm not even going to think.
Nah, don't do a slightly awkward one. Don't worry about it.
Oh yeah, don't do a slightly awkward one, Paul.
Why not?
Because it's not appropriate.
It might be awkward.
Yeah, I think we want awkward ones.
Oh yeah, do it. I know it.
Oh. No, I'm not going to do it.
Good.
Well, I'll do it.
No.
I've lost the challenge already.
Don't do it.
Well, I think you can. Go on. Are you challenging?
You think you can what?
He might worm his way out of it.
I hope so.
And then I'm down to
no, sorry, mine doesn't work. I was jam is a word. What I was going to say is,
that's not what I was going to do.
Well, so is Am, and so
yeah. Sad.
Do any challenges? Just carry on with the game. I've been challenged enough in my life.
Sorry, Watto.
Sorry.
Would you mind setting up one of your famous "Which one of these is PD James" games?
Are you not challenging on that? Are you?
Yeah.
I know what she is. I've seen images of her.
Well, I was just going to show you 3 ladies, and we'll see what happens.
I'm not walking regardless of whether I get it right or not.
Right. Well, I'll do it as quickly as I can.
Well, you'll have to walk if you don't know which one it is.
No, I won't.
Why?
Because I know what I like.
Well, won't be a problem then.
Yeah, but the thing is, it could be a picture of her from any time in her life. I'm not going on whether I know what her face looks like. She just looks like an old woman that wrote books.
The trouble is, every time you look up her face, she looks like that.
Yeah, that's Peter James.
No,
Well,
I'll find.
it's not a problem. You know what she looks like.
Yeah, but if I get her mistaken for another little old lady, I'm not going. I know what her face is, just a sort of normal face. No.
What?
I'm a guy that has to dig in occasionally.
Well, you haven't had to dig in yet. You haven't got it wrong yet.
No, I've never dug in my life yet, but I like.
Well, you're telling us that whatever happens here, you're not going to walk.
Yeah, probably. What I'm saying is, I'm a guy, same as anyone else. I get up in the morning and put my trousers on and go for.
We need to have a coffee tomorrow morning because we need to work out how much we're skimming off the top.
Yeah, I think if we take $1,000 each off of this, and then we give the old who is it? The Ukrainians. You know,
I'm starting to think they're going to be skimming a bit off the bottom.
All right,
we could do really well out of this if you think about it, Tim.
We got the pictures.
Fine.
I'm looking forward to this game.
I bet you are. But I've been at an event with her.
You ready?
Yeah. Yeah, her. I think. Carry on then.
I hope you've put my mum in.
Yeah. Okay. That is her. I think they might all be. I think they might all be PDJ.
They're all her. They're all her.
What the fuck?
He knew what she looked like.
They were all her.
He
But
straight
why
away
were
said that.
you and
He
Brenda-
straight away said.
What the fuck are you doing here?
He said it's her straight
I
away.
thought they were all her. Dear me. I tell you what.
He called it. He said they're all her.
I did call it. Sometimes I feel like people are trying to catch me out in this game.
Well,
Well,
I feel like I'm trying to catch myself in because when we did the Ewan game,
yeah, but you didn't know what Ewan looked like. He did.
what the
He
fuck?
knew what-
Yeah, I think I might have got Ewan if it was 3 Ewans. All he had to do was work out they looked the same.
He thought the first
Same.
one was her.
If you
and the
showed me
second.
3 circles and said which one's the circle, I'd say they all are.
As soon as he showed me the first one, I said that's her, and
Yeah, I think the
my
difference
behaviour
is-
has been impeccable.
Yeah, he knew who she was.
My behaviour has been impeccable.
Look, you can challenge me on this one, and then you'll win. Salman Rushdie.
Ooh.
It's sort of
Well-
a lure because we've not gone down a certain route yet. I think. I mean, it might be all sorts of wrongs. Also can't remember what your PD James category was.
Yeah.
Oh yes, I can. Oh, and that's probably a big problem.
That'd be the end of that.
Oh, what is it? What is it, Al? Out of interest.
Well, it can't be Salmon Rusty, put it that way.
Wow, that would have been.
That was almost an amazing bit of stuff, really.
What was it, Al?
Key for the win.
Do you know it might be key for the L actually?
It could be. Well, I don't know. I think you might have a W stuck down your jack.
I wouldn't put it past me to go to bed in a minute.
I wouldn't put it past you to be texting me in 1 hour with just the letter W, as you traditionally do when you win, as both of us do when we win.
I wouldn't put it past me to just text you like a fridge magnet with a W on it that's attached to my boy.
I wouldn't put anything past you in terms of what you might text after a game of Jockeys. I really wouldn't. Wonder how many of them are still back there, you know, in the old, in the Gromit parlour.
Well, we started with X, and I think we are X minus 170. What do you think?
I also think we're X minus 170. We've had 170 flakers, and
What
everyone
do you-
else is the LA
It's like
Lakers.
X.
Hello, George Alagaya.
Oh, okay.
Mal.
Well, I'm sticking to my little newsreading
Algorithm.
algorithm.
Al Horn rhythm.
How do you roast a cashew? I've always wondered.
So have I.
Oh, Mark,
Yeah.
how are you?
Oh, Tim, you know me. Up and down, but actually not so bad recently.
Yeah.
I can't quite remember the details of your category. What
Not plain sailing for anyone, really, is it?
Well, I mean,
We're very fortunate
Maybe it's Emily Maitlis.
Ooh.
Risky. It's risky.
Risky. It's risky. Oh, bloody hell.
Might be Naga Manchetta. Manchetti?
I love Andrew Marr.
Well, I don't.
I don't know.
I
Yeah,
know.
made his debut.
Interesting, actually.
He made his debut on LBC today.
Me?
Yeah, he just did that usual stuff. Dung, 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 dung. Quite
Right.
interesting.
I'll go with Naga.
Ooh.
No, what's the surname?
I think it's Manchetta.
Be great if you knew exactly.
Be great if you knew exactly.
I'm confident it doesn't breach any of the rules.
Oh, right. Okay. Well, then we'll wave it through.
Well-
Manchester. So there's a T, Tan, Naga.
Oh,
N-A,
I think
and can take the T. It's difficult to get people on that. I'm starting to
It
think
is.
that Lulu might be a bit of a sort of boohoo.
Let's
Well,
have no more people who,
When you think about it,
when you think about it,
when you have a think.
when you really think about it,
you're pretty likely to hear them on the radio.
No more people you're pretty likely to hear on the radio.
Well, you're pretty likely to hear her on the radio.
No, you are. I know that for a fact. It's just it doesn't exactly help us here.
well, I had my first interview with so go on then. I thought I changed my priorities there.
You're right.
Yeah, but,
I wanted to make you two lads laugh.
but the rest of us, including all the guys down there, didn't change their priorities.
Right, they wanted to hear what I wanted to say.
I think so, yeah.
Well, I had my first interview with Steve Wright.
Okay.
Oh, I don't know.
What?
Well, how did it go?
When? How was it?
Yeah, how well did your interview go? Because I've got Steve Wright next week. Let's not forget.
Yeah, I've got them the week after.
Okay.
I don't.
I have, though.
Did it go all right?
Did it go all right, mate?
Did you start singing straight away and then say fuck?
What the?
That's what you do on this.
You do, actually.
I'm close to singing, I think. On them. I'm going to get another beer from.
What, are you going to challenge?
Oh, what, your one?
Yeah.
No, I'm not following the game.
I can't think. I am, but I can't think of anything. I think it's a good move on.
My only hope is
If you kept it at, well, I had a challenge ready, but you changed your mind.
if you two knock one another out, you know what? Challenge.
Hey?
We're
I'd
going
like to
for,
find a photo of someone wearing a T-shirt with Naga on it,
I'll get my
And-
phone.
and
Yeah.
someone's wearing the T-shirt.
it's a full name, though, isn't it? It's not just Naga. It's a full name.
Yeah.
I won't start the clock till he starts his phone.
I've got my phone, but I'd be quite surprised if I can find this. But at the same time, I mean,
It's a quality challenge. I think it's a great. I'd be happy to go on that.
I'm going to go to the big F.
well, of course you'd be happy to go on it, but I mean, it's about as likely as.
It's a funny one, though, isn't it? Because until someone does the work, we don't know how likely it is.
No, but I mean,
You'd have to.
She said that one of the beers was, what's the word?
Yummy?
For me?
Yummy?
Yeah. So that's this one. She said it's yummy.
Oh, it looks yummy.
Hulu's yummy.
how long have we got?
45 seconds. Or 45 seconds. 45 seconds.
What's Hulu's yummy?
No, it looks yummy.
Oh yeah, she said one of the beers looks yummy.
Yeah, then I said, is it yummy?
Hulu's yummy.
I have to go for a wee after this bit.
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
Superstar.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Maybe on t-shirts. Don't worry about him.
How long? Nah. This wasn't.
Wasn't meant to be.
I think it's got a sound effect.
Well, I found a mug that says, I've got the hots for Naga Machete, so it wasn't exactly miles away.
But that's what I was worried about. The places that sell things like that, they might not have people holding or wearing them.
I couldn't get a T-shirt, and I certainly couldn't get someone wearing a T-shirt, so you were safe.
Okay, well, I'm going to walk to the toilet.
Oh, that's really brilliant. You're a really brilliant guy. Have you frozen? Horn, have you frozen?
Yeah, I've frozen. You?
Have you frozen water?
Sorry?
Have you frozen?
No. Bit of fun. No, it's fine.
I think I haven't frozen either. Well, we're all moving about, so we should be okay.
God. Like a machete in the end.
Well, I thought she might have been on a t-shirt because, you know,
Yeah, could have been.
I reckon you're on one.
Yeah, like the T-shirts thing is not exactly the least fiddly thing that's ever happened to anyone in the world. I mean, and it's not easy now. And also, how many of the categories do you reckon? Are you still in sort of? Do you enjoy the game? Do you think? Are you sort of?
Well, I enjoy the game, but I'm on nodding terms. I would say with 2 categories. I'm down with. I'm not going to say the words, but I'm down with a certain category, and I'm down with another one.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, we both know someone's going to go soon. Someone's going to go soon.
Have you ever won a live stream game?
Yeah. I think the first 3 we won 1 each.
Yeah.
Hi, guys.
Hey, Al.
I think I won the first ever one. I think. Okay.
Right.
You won the first ever, but me, Al?
20 to midnight.
Well, yeah. And
Hi, everyone at home. Thanks for staying up so late.
Yeah, thanks, everyone. Thanks, everyone, for supporting No More Jockeys.
I thought you were also supporting the charity.
Oh, yeah.
Are you filming tomorrow, Al?
What do you mean?
Okay, what are you doing tomorrow? Off to the next city?
Back to London and look after the children. My children.
Oh, Tim.
What are you doing tomorrow, Tim?
Don't know. Okay, I'm going to go for...
Oh, I've thought of a nice one for the next one.
Have you? That's a lovely position to be in.
What is it? I'll say it now.
I'm not going to do...
Please.
You know that we don't like that face.
Yeah, and that face comes up in Sat 5 and we don't know what to do with it.
It gives us the creeps.
Yeah, it gives us the willies.
You're not going to make me to say my name.
Oh, please let me make you to say your name.
You have to think of your own name.
Janet Basden.
She's not famous.
Yet. Okay. Well, let's have a think.
Well, that's what you're supposed to be doing the whole time.
I haven't thought a single thought this whole game. I must admit. I think it might be,
Oh, man.
you know.
No.
We don't know yet.
Daniel Rigby.
At the airport. Oh.
Yeah. Interesting.
Daniel Rigby works quite well because Daniel Rigby is like a lure.
Is he now?
Well,
Hmm.
Daniel Rigby is fantastic. He's a brilliant actor. Brilliant. Brilliant.
Oh, yes. Yeah, great actor.
Am I Richard Hammond?
No.
Hammond?
Of course you're not.
No. You're Clarkson.
You need to check if you're feeling like you're a bit under the hammer, and you feel like there might be a Clarkson figure, Horn, and
Oh, I'm James May, I think.
No, Watto's James May.
I'm not Clarkson. No one's Clarkson, are they? In this
No,
group.
Horn's Clarkson. I can imagine him getting very grumpy if he didn't have a sausage.
But actually, like giving someone a whack, or
I can imagine Horn, taking care of business.
put it that way.
Well, Daniel Rigby, will you challenge Al?
Maybe.
And will you challenge Watto?
Maybe.
Okay.
I think we've got around the will you challenge system.
Ha ha ha. I mean, I'm going to say Daniel Rigby if you're not careful. And then we'll see. Shit!
He said.
To everyone. Is it a case of Daniel Rigby?
Well, it might be.
I bet I've fallen foul of the very last category that anyone said. You arseholes.
That's not very nice.
It's a bit rude, yeah. It's a bit rude, actually. But, the game does inflame certain passions, doesn't it? And
Jed Mercurio
is the one for me.
How long is it per category? Is it 30 seconds before you got to say your next category?
Otto, get ready. I think you're going to bring this home. Jed Mercurio
Is the one for me. I don't know, not that.
I got it. Ready?
Yeah.
Jed Mercurio
Is the one for me.
No. Well, I can't get my songs going. So I'm going to go for Daniel Rigby.
Still.
But will you challenge, please tell me?
Maybe.
Maybe. You can do the face as much as you want.
We don't like the face.
For me?
We don't like the face. I think it's because it's so off-centre, the face.
No, yeah, I know.
It really nestles.
No more people who, when you think about it, first letter of first letter of second name.
Ooh.
Last letter of last name.
Oh, God.
I want to say make the word for like a temperature, but dry isn't really a temperature.
I'm sure it says make a word, isn't it?
Make a word, is it? Make a word. Dry is not a temperature, so make a word.
Hang on.
Do you want to give us a name another just for a bit of fun?
What was it? Sorry, the first letter of the D, and then. Dear God.
Yeah. Dear God. Okay. The name of the other is well, it's simply are any of you?
Not quite.
Well, it's someone like. Am I? No. Well, it's actually.
When it comes down to it. At the airport.
Yeah, well, it's not him. It's probably someone like Ken Holm isn't even close. I mean, it's like well, it's
Chris Addison.
No.
Can.
Oh yeah, Chris Addison. Brilliant.
Okay.
Armando Iannucci.
Hey?
Hey, yeah.
It's lawful. It is awful, but it is lawful.
So it's any word or noise out those three letters.
Well, I think I'm going out here.
I don't know if you are. I got nothing.
I don't know, I've got.
Oh!
It's clever.
Just to recap on the scores. Have you lost 2 challenges, Tim? I think you have, haven't you?
I don't know, but also I don't know who I just said.
I think Mark and I have lost 1 challenge each, so we could afford a little lure here, but
No, don't lure me up. Well, let's all have a think. I'm going to think of an example for myself. Oh,
Yeah.
yes, Sonia O'Sullivan would be another. Would it be a name another?
she's a rare one that it's just also in her name in the first bit.
Yeah, that's very rare.
She's a brilliant runner. Oh, right. So you think when it says Sonia at the start, you think this is a taster for what's to come?
No, I don't think that. I think it's a coincidence.
I almost had chips on the way home.
Oh. I'm going. You know this. I don't play this at my home. I always come to here to play it, and then I have to go home afterwards.
Yeah, you hire that place, don't you?
Come here would be fine. You don't need to. In the end, I didn't have chips.
In the end, I didn't have chips.
What do you think about canapes, Mark?
I think you sometimes have to have them.
I prefer them in bags. Sort of a joke about can of peas. Does that work?
I don't know. That's stretching it a bit, isn't it?
There we go.
Well, yeah, you actually have a go.
I think it'd be a brilliant stand-up, Paul. No, I'll be honest. I think I'm going to win this game.
Well, I wouldn't be too surprised now.
Win
Who's
it
team favourite again?
Jack D's help desk.
is the one for me.
Well, look, okay. So, all right. I mean, we're at the stage now where...
And Hornswoggle is Dungers, and Watto's fantastic. You've got a brilliant body of hair and a brilliant body of work. I'm sat here. I've got it's not a beard. It's not clean shaven. Horn goes the whole hog. The cap's turned round. He's got his heart cushion. Let's go. Let's fucking rock and roll. Let's dance.
Yeah. Let's go bowling.
Let's go bowling.
Well, okay. At this point, I mean, it is. We've all done ourselves credit, I think.
Let's go bowling, Watto. Let's go bowling.
Let's go bowling.
Yeah, or we go to the cinema.
Let's go bowling.
I suppose one way of doing it is...
Elmer Fudd has never come up. Elmer Fudd
has never come up.
Go on.
Elmer Fudd. No, I don't think so. You can't necessarily do things like that. Although, I mean, is there a reason?
If you do that face, I might be able to just get on top of your face. Some viewers.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Look at that. Someone will screenshot that, and next thing you know, that'll be memes.
Have either of you done cocaine? That's a drug which is like white dust.
I've heard of cocaine.
Oh, I've done it.
Hang on, is Elmer Fudd a thing? Is there a reason why?
We're talking today, yeah?
Yeah, talking today, yeah.
Yeah, pre-game, yeah.
Today.
I
have to say,
I had a cocaine cookie.
Yeah.
That's how I do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a
heroin cake.
There we go. It was a shame heroin's gone.
Sorry, that's my fault.
I had an acid spaghetti bolognese.
I just wonder if I should say. The trouble is, what if I say I'm a Fudd now, but there's no reason not to? I mean,
I had a cigarette Mars bar. I said something the other night at the chat. I did the chapel, and I said something. No one laughed. Do you ever get that?
What, like they're just not into it?
I just said something. No one really laughed. Like, oh, okay.
Was it the story about your dad in the pub?
Yeah, I said he's 79. I'm like blank faces.
Did you say no? Guess. Did you make them guess his age first of all?
Yeah, one guy. I let one guy guess. Scratchy.
Oh no! Okay, you can't do that. So, I suppose. Well, I mean,
Scratchy boy.
But you'll tell me I can't do that if I scratch. You got really cross.
No, that wasn't that. I was thinking about something else.
What were you thinking about?
The what to do for a category.
For breakfast, I think tomorrow I'm going to have.
No. All the wrong order. I think tomorrow for breakfast I'm going to have.
No. All the wrong order.
Oh, sorry, you haven't heard the main word.
Breakfast
Sorry.
for tomorrow, I think I'm going to have
I'm going to try a new order. Chickpeas tomorrow. I'm going to have for breakfast.
Elmer Fudd, is it? I don't know. Well, it could be. It could be, unless I can think of a reason to not. Oh, no, I can't think of a reason to not. Okay.
It could be, and it should be.
It couldn't be, and it shouldn't be, I don't think. So I think instead...
I'm going to have to say...
With the best one in the world...
The following.
No, don't look at your watch, Alex.
I can because mine doesn't work. It says
Well,
aid to Glock.
I know it's late. I'll go for something. All right.
You're not filming. Hang on, it doesn't say. Yes, it does say 8 o'clock. No, it says 1 o'clock. 20 to 1.
Oh dear, I don't know. Okay, so I mean, your last one was good actually, Tim? I thought.
Thank you, Mark.
Thank you, Mark.
Thank you, Mark. Oh no, I can't have that because Christ Almighty. All right. Well,
it's just we're allowed to be back out, isn't it? And back out and about.
It's great to be back out and about. Okay, I think
I have to say this.
I think, and it's with the greatest respect and also the greatest regret that I say
the following.
It's rare that we're all still in after 2 hours.
I know, and it's probably about time for someone to go. And if that's me, then...
Well, I think you're going to go, then I'm going to go, then that chap wins.
Well, I don't mind. Andrew Cotter, I think.
Ooh.
Great commentator.
Yeah, but the trouble is... No, the trouble is... Well, you can see the problem.
I'll say immediately off the bat, I won't challenge.
Maybe.
Mine says... well, they didn't squeeze it in. I don't know. Tell me.
They're gonna make it. Mine has got the whole thing on there. I mean, the trouble is, there's a category which leaves it open to debate, and I don't know if I want that debate really. So we're thinking instead it might be a case of, because is it actually as simple as just making a clean break and going, oh no, you can't have that. No, there'll be people.
Sorry, the place is back.
Well, I think you need to have a little think, and me and Horn will just,
Horn and
I. Well, Horn.
Oh, Tim.
What's the? Are you into fast food?
Yeah.
Fastest you've had? What's the fastest you've had?
I had like well, I guess you'd call it a baked potato.
Yeah,
I think I would.
Maybe quarter of an hour.
Quarter of an hour.
Yeah.
Some tatties, whatever it's called.
I'll go Andrew Cotter, and then we just see what happens.
Okay.
Because
when you think about it,
well, I can see a challenge, but I don't think I'd exactly skip away after it because well, all right, we'll do it and let's see what happens. Andrew Cotter. No more people that own a dog.
No more people that own a dog.
Yeah, one or more dogs.
So you got 90 seconds to prove it.
Yeah.
Do I own a dog? What's the? How do you work out?
Oh, have you got a dog in your house?
Well, my way is have a look in the dog basket and see if there's a dog in it.
Yeah. Oh. So, Alex, for example, does own a dog.
No dogs.
What have you got in it?
Like cans, like sardines.
What, sardines and cans?
Oh, sorry. Do you want the email of them?
Wait.
Sorry. Sardines at hotmail.com, yeah.
Yeah, no, I didn't want the email, but yeah.
Is someone challenging?
Hall might have a poke.
It might have a bloke.
Well,
Might
no, I
be.
know the one you're not going to walk on, and I can't make you walk on that.
No, I don't think you can.
It wouldn't. It'd be a niggly old thing, wouldn't it?
The last thing we want is a niggly old thing. The last thing we want is a niggly old thing. The last thing we want is a niggly old thing. Fight!
Are you challenging Key? You've got no challenges left.
I've lost track of the challenge of the
Of the system.
categories at the moment. So I mean, I know there's one about whether or not you can say, get the letters for egg if their name works out. But other than that, not really.
Not really into it.
I'm into it. I like it.
I enjoy it.
But I think I'm out next time because I think everyone owns a dog.
I don't know. I don't own a dog.
No, for example.
Well, give him a poke then. Poke the bear. Poke the bear. See if he's got hair. I still haven't played Pete Pan.
I was quite close to playing you then, Tim.
Timmy
Key
is
the one for me. Actually, he is pretty much the one for me.
Well, this guy, I'm going to say, he definitely owns a dog, but it's whether you can prove it.
Okay. Well, this is what that's just what we're reduced to now.
not Shaggy. Is it Shaggy?
No, I think he might fall foul with a couple of others.
Flowl in the end.
Shy.
This is just water.
Well, can you imagine Steve Nicol not having a dog?
You're going Steve Nicol. What's your category? Because once you've said it, I'm going to challenge.
Are you going on the dog one or another one?
No, I'm doggy.
Well, I think at this stage, 45 seconds to
We've
midnight.
done it for 2 hours. We have to be respectful of people's boundaries.
Okay, no more people I've seen kick a ball. Do I get the timer
Just
up?
for the old, wandering wanderers. What I would say is Steve Nichol's a footballer.
Yeah.
He used to play for Liverpool at fullback. I can't really think of anyone readily, any fullbacks who scored a hat trick.
Hang on, are we doing it?
Well, is someone going to do it? I don't mind if you don't.
Nicol scored a hat trick. He scored a hat trick against Newcastle. Liverpool won 4-0.
Yeah.
I collected conkers that day. Pardon me?
Well, would you like to challenge?
On what? His conkers? What the fuck are you talking about? I don't know what I'm challenging on. He hasn't got Steve Nicol written on his back. Let's put it that way.
I mean, I'll have to go if you don't.
Well, let me have a think.
You've got a spare challenge, Watto.
Yeah, I know.
I don't think it's hard to say Steve Nicol walking his dog and see what you find.
It would be the same thing, doggy.
Are you going doggy? Well, are you going doggy?
Yeah, I'll find doggy.
Go and find a doggy.
We'd be mad not to.
I think I've seen pictures of him with his dog, but I couldn't.
I've got no idea whether he has a doggy. I'm just like, it'd be weird not to challenge it, but
One thing's for certain, Harry Kane's a fantastic striker.
yeah, but don't worry about that now.
Oh, what was the final score, Tim?
Don't know, but he's a brilliant striker.
Have a look.
fun.
Have a look. See what the score was.
No, don't do that. Concentrate on Steve Nichol's doggy.
It was 3-0 after just half an hour, wasn't it?
It was 5-0 when we started the game.
Oh, do you want to check that, Tim? It was,
When
it was
you
five-
when you put Steve Nicol doggy, you actually don't get a doggy.
Yeah, all right. So,
How are you spelling doggy?
don't
D-O-G.
D-O-G?
Mm-hmm.
That's not doggy. That's just dog.
I don't think this guy's got a doggy.
Wow, do you believe it?
I'm now going to go into, well, I'm going to show the workings.
I mean,
Has Steve
even if you see him with a dog, I want proof that it is his dog, I suppose.
Yeah, I guess you would.
I think
That's fair enough.
I think you want the license.
got a dog.
I don't know how well the work's been done, but if he's only got it, it's not.
At least he's not doing the face anymore.
No, and it's not in the face anymore. So we should be grateful for that.
Are we out?
No,
Yeah.
I'm just turning down the volume so that we
Been
don't
pretty
hear
much
it.
out.
I think it woke up everybody. I think he's found a dog.
No, I don't know. I don't think he has.
He's nearly doing the face. He's sort of doing the face.
Sometimes he's doing any sort of
I think you look like the Ukrainian president now.
Zelensky.
You look like everyone.
I do like everyone. And are you ready to hear my story? Scots football star Steve Nicol told yesterday how a young heroine saved his life by dragging him from a frozen pond.
Wait. Told yesterday how a young heroine... Oh, heroin. Oh, right, fine. I thought you meant the drug again.
Also, is frozen pond the way to say frozen pond? Or?
It says here, from a frozen pond.
Okay.
What year was this story?
Has he got a dog?
The former Scotland and Liverpool defender had almost given up hope after he went to rescue his dog and got trapped up to his chin in icy water for 20 minutes.
I like it. But what year was this story?
Why? Oh, so you think he doesn't have the dog anymore?
Well, if it's 20 years ago.
Panic from Horn.
No, he's right. He's right to question it. I mean, we're close here, but...
Oh, well, how do you tell when it is?
Well, there should be a source for the story, which, yeah.
I'm not a
Look,
you know.
If it's in the last 8 years, I'm gone.
Well, I have to subscribe to find out, and it's 11.
Why do you have to subscribe to find out?
I don't know, Alex, but I don't know. There's a lot of things I don't know.
Liverpool haven't got one decent defender. Slams Steve Nicol.
Look, I'll walk.
Yeah,
I don't want to have to subscribe to a magazine.
I think he should produce more evidence. I mean,
well, we have got a story with Steve Nicol talking about his dog.
Yeah,
I think that's the person who's got a dog. Look, it's at this stage.
Yeah, it's late.
Yeah, I think it was a good challenge, and actually, it was good work.
I don't know if it was great work, but we've got it over the line. If we just, I mean,
so is it just now me and Herman Munster going for the
Yeah.
trophy?
it's me, Herman Munster, and you, Herman Munster.
Yeah, I think also Steve Nicol's got a dog.
He will have a dog, but like you said it yourself.
You're trying to find someone now though who doesn't have a dog.
That's exactly the problem we've both got here.
Well, can you two please converse about what was going on, or just talk about your stag nights or something? I just need to think of this. Hang on.
Yeah. You have a think. Just you get yourself together, and we'll just work that.
I let myself down twice on Watto's stag night.
Well, you didn't exactly let yourself up on your stag night. I'll be honest.
One involved. Well, they both involved toilets, but one.
Yeah, they both involved toilets.
One the hard stuff, one the wet stuff.
Neither of them were actually ideal.
Please stop talking about the hard stuff. Hard stuff.
Horn.
Well, one went into someone's hands, one went onto someone's head.
This is also true. It is what it is. It was what it was. It's just what it is. It's a load of old buzz. I mean, no, there's nothing.
Sorry, everyone, for that.
You also did a terrible thing with music. Do you remember?
I don't think I let myself down at my stag night though.
You bowed pretty deeply to a beggar.
Well, I don't remember that.
Yet.
I remember Dinky Donk doing a handstand, but he wasn't wearing any clothes and he was in the swimming pool.
This funny bit of hair. So, all right.
Well,
we're near the end. We're near the end. We must be near the end.
Say anything and see your salutes.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to go for Ronnie Rosenthal.
You know what? I was going to go for Ronnie Rosenthal.
Okay.
And it was just, it could have been him or Steve.
Really?
Yeah. I just thought it's slightly less likely Ronnie's got a dog.
So why'd you go for Steve Nicol then?
I don't know.
So Ronnie Rosenthal.
That's because I thought slightly more likely on the t-shirt front.
Yeah, no, it would just say, the problem is it would just say his surname.
Yeah. That was my thinking, but I'm out now. Israeli super sub for the
Is what?
Israeli super sub.
Yeah, I think he is. The Big C. I think it's
You think it's
Ronnie.
Ronnie?
Watto's still got 2 challenges. This is your.
Yeah,
this
he
is your-
does. He does have. So this is interesting. Well, it's not boring.
Ronnie Rosenthal.
I don't think either of you look like your dads. But when I look in the mirror now, I think I look exactly like my dad.
I look a fair bit like my dad.
Do you?
No,
Just the hair.
I look
Yeah.
nothing like my dad.
no, it's
I don't order like my dad either. He orders mad stuff. I'll go Ronnie Rosenthal.
Yep, you said that. Why are you adjusting it now?
That's nice.
That is-
They
that's
didn't
nice.
football it. I'm going to go for Ronnie Rosenthal.
Rosenthal.
No more people. Not.
Oh, no more people not.
First not.
Great, no people not.
That's the first not.
Yeah.
You could. Well, it's 2 negatives. Just say more people.
No, it's the first not, and I'm sticking with it.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. Okay.
No, Ronnie Rosenthal. No more people
No more
not
people.
from America.
Not from.
Yeah.
He must
See,
have heard.
so it's just more. It's just more Americans now.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, more Americans. Do you think we should change the name from No More Jockeys to More Americans?
Yeah.
Tim.
Tim.
I've gone for it. I'm happy. I'm a little boy. Tomorrow I'm going to. The first thing I'll do is have some nice breakfast. Then I might eat. I might not eat, but children may meet Izzy City, and then I might play football.
Yeah, yeah. Whatever happens, you've got a good day in front of you. I suppose challenge, and we'll see if he's got a doggy again.
All
Because
right.
I've got no way of knowing, have I? But I've got 2 challenges.
It's good stuff, and I'm in the buff. I have to say,
Who's
I
doing the
think
timer?
Well, I can.
Right, go for it. I'm going for it.
Jack D's help
desk.
is the one for me. Well, I don't know. I mean, I don't know.
Nor do I. I mean, I of course don't. That's the whole point, isn't it?
There's a lot of missing dog,
Oh dear.
as in there's no dog in it.
What a J. Is it Tato's? Oh, yeah.
Jack D's help desk.
There's one for me.
Jack D's help desk. I mean, if he's not got a dog, he's not got a dog, and we go on, and it is what it is. Like there are, well, there's still half a minute, but
Are either of you doing Wells Comedy Festival?
yeah, I might be.
What day of the week are you doing it?
Oh, Sunday, weekend.
Are you?
Yeah, I hope so.
Oh, I might do
We'll try. We'll hang out in Wells.
that.
I wonder how many of them down there are still fair play to them if they're hanging in. That's the time, Horno.
I
Yeah.
got nothing. He was in a terrifying ordeal a couple of years ago when robbers raided his home. Lots of news stories about that, and I thought they might mention a guard dog or something. He lives in London.
I wish his terrifying ordeal had been that he owned a dog. But you can't make it someone own a dog if they don't, to be
Trouble
absolutely.
is, it mentions dog a lot because it says it was during the Soonest dog days that Rosenthal ensured his place in the team.
The fuck are you
Yeah.
talking
Well,
about? Right, let's go. And away we go.
well,
And
he
no
can
problems.
challenge again if he wants, of course.
I think it was one of the most exciting periods of football I ever saw, where Liverpool were riding high, and then right near the end of the season, they brought Ronnie Rosenthal into the team, and he was just lightning, and he kept on scoring goals, and it was fantastic, actually.
Yeah, but I think at this stage of the night, we don't have time for that sort of anecdote.
No,
Well, we do, because this is thinking time for Watto. And actually,
Well-
you said our new policy is don't talk over thinking time. Well, in that case, you're madder than I thought, you carrot.
You want your Carol or carrot?
Carrot.
Oh.
Okay, I suppose we crack on, and
I don't mind carrot.
Big, I've gone big favourite.
huge. But
I've big
Good thing is,
favourite.
We've entered the danger zone now. I don't think anyone's making it through the next round.
well, okay, yeah. So look, let's just hope for the best here. Hope for the best, prepare for the worst. Is it a case of actually? Do we say Abraham Lincoln here? Is there a sort of?
You can ask me if I'm going to challenge or not, because I'll definitely say no.
Are you going to challenge on that one?
Maybe.
Yes, hello. Or is it actually more sensible to go for? These are important decisions, aren't they? Because no, can't do that. God, I nearly gave it away there. So then perhaps actually, Abraham Lincoln. I think unless.
Big unless.
Huge unless. Well, no, but I don't like the sound of Abraham Lincoln when you think about. No. You can't have that. It's going to have to be someone like. Actually, it's going to have to be someone like. It's probably going to have to be. Is it going to have to be Alan Bean, the third man on the moon, or fourth man on the moon, or one of those guys?
I don't think there are any men on the moon.
Mind you, there's a problem with him as well, so I can't do that. So actually, then you start to narrow it down, and you think, well, no, you can't have that.
You're not narrowing it up. Let's put it that way.
Put it that way.
Pardon me?
Sorry. Oh God, it's really hard now. I think it's really hard now. How many challenges has Tim got though?
He goes, yeah, and you also goes, yeah.
Yeah. So okay, so
I think you're facing.
Why am I still?
Game it by challenge.
You're challenging, are you?
End game of our challenge.
All right.
Yeah. I think then. Oh, so one way of doing it actually.
Not yawning. I didn't yawn. If you've yawned at home, don't worry about that.
Orson Welles?
How many wells?
And how awesome.
More. I like both of the boys that are in the same game. Yeah, maybe. I mean, because you could do, couldn't you? Yeah. I think just like when you think how long this has been, Orson Welles, and then either you win or you lose. But at least we're all like the guys from Ukraine get their money, and we just sort of we cream off as much as we can, obviously. But
yeah, I wish I'd gone for cream off though, because that's only the small bit at the top.
Orson
What's
Welles.
nice? I said a nice verb. What was it? Skim.
Skim, but again, it's just a little bit.
I think you get more if you cream.
Yeah, I wish you'd said we lot or something.
Is that too risky though? No, well, let's just do it. Orson Welles. You can see why I can't really go for Abraham Lincoln. So you go for Orson Welles, and it comes down to death or glory, I suppose. Well, it doesn't matter, agree. No more people who we've just mentioned Wales Comedy Festival, I suppose. So yeah.
What's the category? No more.
Well, no more people where their name is a place you can go to.
Yeah.
Any place you can go to.
No more people whose name phonetically is an English city or town.
Yeah, I think it needs that because there's no guarantees, can it? Because he doesn't want to suicide into this.
No, it is kind of the pressures.
He's got to do something here.
He's got to do something, or he's got to do nothing.
Well, it's down to me then to tell you that I look slimmer
Than
before.
Pete.
oh, I thought because than Pete Pan.
Sampras, yeah.
I've been waiting 2 hours for one of you to say, "Do you look slimmer?"
Ah, okay.
Right.
I think I look slimmer.
I didn't think you looked bad before, but then it's not.
No, I'm now remembering what you look like. Yeah.
But it's not bad.
But I weigh the same.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to go for Orson Welles.
Are you going the same as him?
You can do that.
I'm going to find someone who's got Orson Welles on their T-shirt and see who salutes.
Yeah, it's quite likely, but I just it's also not. It's not a given. So this is it.
You want to help me with the spelling, Timmy?
No.
Orson.
I did know it. It turns out.
Well, it's difficult to know. I mean,
It's really hard to know. It's a good game.
Well,
I mean, find the T-shirt and then you see if someone's modelling it. I mean,
Yeah, that's right. That's right. I mean,
I'd love to win this. I'd love to win this.
Yeah, I think a lot of people would. A lot of people would love you to win it, but I've got a job to do as well, and
You go to work. That's the problem with you.
I get up and go to work, and then I go home.
You go to work, trousers on, and see who salutes.
Horn's
It's
face.
like the Horn just plugging away, and here we are. And actually, for the old below the line specials, this is what we're in it for.
Oh, listen, these are the moments that you remember. These are the moments you tell your grandchildren about and their grandchildren, actually.
There's
By the way, are we timing this? Are we timing this? Sorry, are we timing this or?
Oh, very good. Yeah. Well, I think we're not, but I think moving forward we should.
I'd love this to be timed in a way.
Well, moving now, everything should be 90 seconds. But I think everything should be 90 seconds with timing.
Yeah.
I've always thought that. I really have always thought that.
Well, because I reckon this has been sort of not too far shy of 90 seconds. And
but also, I don't think it's been too far confident of 100 seconds.
I don't think anything. I don't have any opinions or thoughts or views except I like the old guys in Ukraine. Well, I mean, I think he's found it or he's not.
well, I don't know. Is it
He's
time
a
up?
thick, not thick,
Well,
but you get the idea.
Well, the time would be up by now. Were we timing it? I think.
Well, look,
Yeah.
I've got problems. It's not
Well, I
straightforward.
think big were we because. Well, let's see what Mr. Problems has got up his sleeve. That's my mother.
That's P.T. James again.
All right. Now look. This is the problem. First of all, there's a lot of that. Right.
What's that?
But it's someone wearing an Orson Welles t-shirt, but the same body is wearing other t-shirts as well. It's the same picture.
Yeah, I suppose.
So,
Oh, you wanker.
and similarly, I found these guys,
Yeah.
but I found the same guys in the same pose.
Why did you do additional research once you'd found them?
Well,
Because he's
it's
trying to do
not-
due
they're
diligence. Yeah, like
there's a guy wearing this. That's a real person, and I think the small print there mentions Orson Welles, but I can't get that small print to be big print. So I think, and I've got this guy as well who's wearing. It says Orson Welles over there, but he's another standard man.
Why have we only just found out that there are people who are standard men?
loads of standard men out there.
But I don't know, so I don't know because he is a person wearing the t-shirt.
Yeah.
Do you think he popped it on?
Well, let me show you the standard man. It's difficult.
It's really difficult. It's not exactly easy.
It's one of the great conundrums.
It's a great conundrum.
I feel like, I mean, there are definitely t-shirts out there with Orson Welles, sorry.
Yeah, Orson Kane book.
Lots of Citizen Kane ones, like this person, but it doesn't look like a proper person because it's not even got.
No,
a
that's
head.
a standard man, I think.
The problem is all these standard men that you get.
So I don't know. I think that's the research I've done.
Okay, yeah. I mean, yeah.
Well, hold on. The one you said where it was an actual person. You
Yeah.
mentioned an actual person. Does
Yeah.
that have Orson Welles on his t-shirt?
Well, no, you can't. It's on the. We can't see the small print.
I'm guessing it might be down there. It says Citizen Kane on the
Or it
t-shirt,
might not be on there.
Guessing it's no good.
but that is a picture of Orson Welles.
You're
That's
a big Wells.
You are.
Because I've googled Orson Welles on the t-shirt.
Yeah.
I
Very-
think it would be a bun fight. I think if my calculations are correct, me and Watson are both going to be trying to walk. And actually, it's the first man who walks wins. I'll walk.
I would walk as well.
Well, I reckon I got you.
Well, am I back in then?
You win. One win.
One for the W.
It's a tricky one. I don't.
You know, look, I
Look,
found the
look,
stand.
look.
These are the standard people, right?
Yeah.
Is that the same pose or not?
No. He's got his head angled on the left, not on the right. So keep taking photos with it. What do you think they're photoshopping t-shirts on rather than changing t-shirts?
Yeah, that's exactly what they do.
Well, why
It's
didn't
not-
they just change the t-shirt?
It's on Redbubble.
Well, never mind the colour of the bubble. Why the fuck do you think they're just doing Photoshop rather than changing the t-shirts?
Well, they definitely do different. They are doing a different pose there, but that doesn't say Orson Welles on it. But I don't know. Maybe they are. Maybe they have got the t-shirt on. Oh, has he walked? Has he walked, or has he lost his internet connection? Oh, I think that might have been him walking. Oh. Now we can't hear you, Mark. Well, this is very exciting.
Unbelievable. I got a Worcestershire Ward band, but I don't know why. So, okay, we don't know
No, I
whether.
can't look anymore because the time's up.
Yeah.
I don't think I did celebrity work.
Well, you know what? I'm a classic. I'm the walking. You know, off I go.
Do you? It's very, very tight.
I needed to see Orson Welles.
Yeah, he didn't see Orson Welles, to be fair.
Oh yeah, I showed you Orson Welles lots of times on a t-shirt.
Yeah, I did.
It was
see
a standard man.
Well, I should stay and you should go.
Maybe I should go. Is it a draw?
But no. I'd sooner walk than have a draw.
It was on a t-shirt. It was on a t-shirt. It was a standard man.
Oh
but
yeah, it's on a t-shirt. It's where the
But is that a standard man? Actually, I don't mind it being a standard man. Now I think about it again.
that's the first one I found.
You're not, but Watson, you're not so sure about it being on the standard man.
No, but I think maybe I should walk because we just said the name on a t-shirt, or we said someone wearing it. That is someone. Like a standard man is still a person wearing it, isn't it? So
what I mean is it just photoshopped on? But yeah, it's still a man wearing a t-shirt.
I think it is photoshopped on, but I think maybe I go. I think that's maybe fairer.
You know what I was going to challenge on PD James? I think the P and the D in PD James are both in alphabetical order. If it's like
You're right.
First name P, second name D.
What the fuck is he talking about?
So if it sways you to go,
It doesn't really, because the P and the D are the wrong way around, and
no,
the
but then
P
there's
stands for Phyllis.
yeah, but her first name is P, isn't it?
Well, this is swaying him to stay. What the fuck are you talking about?
Oh, what he means is he means that the P is just a P and the D is just a D. But
Would you have challenged on the Sheriff of Nottingham for the being in Nursery Rhyme?
I've played the Sheriff of Nottingham twice and auditioned for it another 2 times.
I think I can walk. I think I can happily walk and give Key the W. I think because it is on a t-shirt that some sort of person is wearing, even if it's a standard man. Yeah.
What's your view on it?
Yeah, I think there's no proof of that. So I don't know if it's definitely. It looks like a t-shirt on a person.
Yeah, it does. It looks enough like a t-shirt on a person, I think.
I thought one of them was normal head and the other one was angle head. I think they're swapping t-shirts. Maybe I don't know.
It's a very weird situation where we don't have a clear winner, but I think probably it is a standard man is still. It's probably still a person has modelled that at some point. Give it to Key. Yeah, I think.
Billy Bollocks.
Billy Big Bollocks. It is with great honour and great.
Okay, angle the computer up. That's it.
Yeah.
It is great. It is great.
Pleasure.
It is great with great pleasure and great honour that I take the W and I sand it down.
And you stick it right down there.
Where the sun don't shine and my boy is in the V. I would say a very warm thank you.
Sorry, you've got a spare V. What's going in the other V?
Another dick.
Horn, are you happy to dangle your boy's lift into my
I'm
second
thinking
V?
if it's there, I wouldn't mind it. If you turn it the other way up, we can all get in, can we?
Ah.
Ah! Horn, I can't believe it's so late in the day that I'm accusing you of being a minion. But we are where we are. And what I would say is we're a load of horse var. And thanks to anyone who has plucked up the courage to, there's the hats off to Horn, to join the stream.
Yeah, and thank you very much.
I honestly think, and this is not, I'm not even joking, I honestly think I honestly think we've raised, I do think we've raised £10,000.
I honestly think we have as well. So yeah, actually not the worst thing in the world. Also, we run it through a thing where they match the donations and that becomes more.
Are you joking?
You can do that. We can do that. Yeah.
Who matches it?
You can donate it.
Rolf Harris, is it? Oh no, someone different.
It's not Rolf Harris. Sam pointed out a thing where you do it, and someone on Discord did it. You donate it via one of these corporations that they double your money, and it's so actually.
Why don't we, after they've matched it, can we give it to another corporation and they match it?
Yes, and it ends up being enough money to stop the war.
And we just keep matching, keep matching, keep matching, and then
we stop the war.
Now,
well done, Key. Well done, everyone.
Thank everyone for putting W's down my underpants.
Thank you for playing.
Oh, sorry. Thank you for playing. And that is fantastic.
That is fantastic. Well, everyone.
We're off the stream.
All right.
Might not be.